Okay.
Let's just do it and see what happens. I think it'll be fine. Hello, and welcome to this week's special episode of Futon Talks. Right? That's right, it's a little different. We're mixing it up. We are going to do something special in honor of Halloween's past and Halloween's not present because it's also past. But I am joined, not as always, by my beautiful wife, who you guys I'm sure have heard of many times on the podcast. Her name is Grace.
Hello.
Hello to the people, that's right. Thank you, Grace, for being on the show.
You're welcome.
And I'm also joined, this time as always, by my best friend and co-host, Christopher Midling.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I'm so glad you're here.
Me too.
Usually, or not usually, but we were planning on also having his beautiful wife on the show. But
Aspen.
Aspen is her name. She has fallen ill, but he will represent her, and maybe you'll live up to the true thing. We shall see. You won't. That's right. If there's anything I've learned from my life, it's that my wife is better than me in every way.
That's right. Don't forget it.
That's right. But as you can see, we have many candies here before you. Too many candies. We went a little overboard. But we wanted to talk about our favorite candies from over the years, from when we were kids. Some of them are a bit nostalgic. Some of them are actually bad. But we each have our top 5 favorite candies. And then we also have some nostalgic candies that aren't actually good, but we like them from when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also have in mind the worst candies ever made. And at the end of this, we might just come up with the best candy ever. The cumulative best candy, according to Futon Talks.
I like it.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that, you lucky little guys out there.
And girls.
And girls. Girls watch this show.
Guys and gals.
You guys and gals. You human beings. But tell me, Chris.
Yes.
How do you want to start this one off?
I liked your small questions you wanted to ask, just to get everybody loose.
Loosen us up.
Candy talk.
I like that. I am the Tony Horton of candy-based podcasts. All right, guys, let's loosen up. Let's stretch. Grace, chocolate or fruity?
This is so hard because I love candy.
This is
like
very
so
true.
much. And it really depends on like my mood, because sometimes I'm in a chocolate mood and sometimes I'm in a fruity mood. So
Hello.
it's hard. I just don't know.
So you have to be in a special mood for the fruit candy.
Yes.
Does that default you do the chocolate candy?
Probably chocolate. But I love fruity so much, so it's hard.
Within chocolate, though, pure or polluted?
Well, according to you, polluted. I love chocolate and caramel. Is like my favorite combination ever.
Man, the plot just thickens, because then thick or like loose. This is the worst possible words for caramel. Like liquidy or chewy, you know what I mean?
I like loose caramel.
You like loose caramel, just like I like loose woman.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. So loose caramel, that's awful.
Is that a comment on me?
Yeah, because loose caramel's trash. The caramel better have chew or it's not worth eating.
Oh gosh, okay, whatever.
We'll get into this.
Mm-mm.
All right, so that's so pretty much, ultimately, we have just discerned your favorite candies. Give me a chocolate that has a loose caramel in it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. We'll have to find out.
Interesting. Christopher.
Yeah.
Do you like your chocolate creamy or you like your chocolate chewy? Chocolate
creamy.
or fruit is what I'm trying to say.
I hope so.
So you're a chocolate man.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more of just a candy man.
What does that mean?
So like not a gummy fruit texture or just a straight chocolate, but just like candy.
You're like an old man.
Yeah.
You like hard candies.
Yeah, hard candies.
You like it hard.
Caramel candies.
Caramel candies.
Yeah.
But you mean, when you say caramel candies, you mean like Werther's.
There's no chocolate involved. It's just like that's the candy.
You're like the opposite end of the purity spectrum.
Sure.
Interesting.
I'm a pure boy.
You're a pure little guy.
When I want chocolate, I just want chocolate. When I want other things, I just want that.
Ooh. Hello. So for example, oh, excuse me, what were you going to say?
I was like, that's weird and ridiculous.
Excuse me?
That's right.
Okay.
What's so weird about that?
You're a prude, as it were. You're a candy prude.
Sure.
You don't like to mix things.
Yeah.
I don't like that
purist.
about you.
Aryan.
I feel like you think you're better than me.
No, I
Chocolate
don't.
is meant to be mixed with stuff. Yes.
I'm not a big chocolate
1,000%
fan.
with you. What do you mean you're not a chocolate
I'm
fan?
not a big chocolate
fan. You're not a fan of oxygen? You're not a fan of water?
Let me tell you this. If it was like up to ice cream, vanilla all the way.
What
Chocolate's the worst.
You're bringing ice cream into this
Because
conversation?
the chocolate is just too much.
Chocolate ice cream is too much.
It's too much.
It's like not even too much for a 90-year-old woman. What are you talking about? It's too much.
It's too much.
You're insane.
Well, the old women want it because it's so strong and their taste buds have died.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I see how it is. So what about nuts and chocolate?
That's fine.
Chocolate covered nuts.
Oh yeah, that's good.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
You're insane. See, I like chocolate covered
That's like
nuts.
yeah, it's a chocolate covered like nut or fruit. That's good.
Nuts should not be with chocolate.
Why? You
'Cause-
like Mr. Good bars.
Oh, that's the like rare.
That's like
Okay.
a bad chocolate
Spoiler.
It
with
is
a
not-
bad peanut. You see, Mr. Goodbar didn't even make an appearance. I just
Whoa.
know this from experience.
You know what? It would have made an appearance, but I just had others that I liked more. But
What foreshadowing?
I don't like. I'm not a nut person. I don't like nuts. So if I'm gonna have nuts and chocolate, it's gonna be a Mr. Good bar, and
Because
That's
they don't
it.
actually taste of nuts.
that is true. I mean, I would say that they don't
Do you-
taste a lot like nuts.
Do you only like Mr. Good Bar because it's like a bunch of crunch with softer crunch?
Maybe I don't know.
Wow,
I don't know why I like them.
you're discovering things about yourself on this podcast.
I guess I am.
Mr. Good Bar.
Mr. Good Bars are bad.
You know what?
though.
Shut up, both of you.
Just to
Okay.
start this off.
Why not just have almonds? Like the chocolate Hershey
Because
almonds.
almonds suck. I
No,
hate
they're great.
almonds. Almonds are the worst.
You're incorrect.
I'm not incorrect.
Almonds are obviously, of the nuts, the best nut. Like, right?
Mm.
You know,
To
almond
eat
joys.
chocolate,
Almond joys have almonds in them. I will spit them out.
just eat a
I will
mound.
just
Yeah.
no, because the mounds are dark chocolate, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I
never
hate dark
mind.
chocolate too.
She.
Okay, we're getting ahead of
Okay.
ourselves.
Sorry.
I mean, this is good though. We're making distinctions between dark and milk chocolate. You know, these are the trails we're trying to blaze.
But what about you? Is it like fruit or chocolate?
Are you fruity or are you smooth? I found out today that I'm a chocolate guy,
Okay, that's good.
but I didn't know that before. I thought I was 1,000% like chewy candy, like chewy, fruity candy. And I was incorrect because as I was making my top 5, I found that like at least 3 of them are chocolate-based candies.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, I don't like straight chocolate. It would be hard for me to go out and just pick up like a bar of chocolate.
Like a Hershey's bar.
Yeah, I'm not
Or
gonna eat
a
a Hershey's
Dove
bar.
or a Dove thing.
Yeah, or like a
I hate that.
symphony chocolate, you know?
Yeah.
No. If you're going to eat a symphony chocolate, just go find yourself a casket, get in the ground. That's for old people.
What about gourmet chocolate? I like gourmet chocolate.
I mean, yeah. But I wouldn't, that's not what I'm going for.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't buy the really nice candy, because you can buy like a really nice chocolate bar
Oh yeah, for like $8.
for like $8. But like, those aren't the candies that I consider my favorites, because like I don't eat them enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do they count even? It's like a filet mignon.
Yeah, it's like a delicacy that you just don't go out of your way to get all the time.
Exactly. So I feel like if I have chocolate, it has to have stuff in it.
Mm.
Specifically, nougat.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that I love nougat. I love caramel, but I also love nougat.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on nougat? What can you explain to me what nougat is?
I don't know. I know that Kit Kat like uses
It's like the least
What?
nougaty
I
candy
know.
you could
Yeah.
ever think of.
but they use like recycled Kit Kat bars for their filling.
No, they
So-
don't.
Yeah, they do.
What?
It's a
What do you
fact.
mean? What do you mean recycled Kit Kat? What does that mean?
Like stuff that's at the end of the
Like the
assembly line.
deformed,
Yeah,
deformed Kit Kats.
yeah. They use that as the filling, not chocolate or anything.
It's a little disturbing.
So I wonder if nougat is just like recycled candy and chocolate mixed together.
I
I
feel
don't think that's it, but
that
I'd like
might
to think that.
because it's like fluffy.
Yeah, I can look it up.
Yeah, you look it up,
I got
and then,
a phone.
Grace, you have to give me your thoughts on where nougat comes from. Is it recycled chocolate bars?
You know, I've never given thought of what nougat is, Which is odd because I have eaten so much nougat in my life, but never thought
Oh,
what
that
it
makes
is.
You never stop to think about what you were putting in your body.
Recycled. What would you say? Recycled just
Bits of
candy?
candy. It actually makes a lot of sense.
Seems a little gross. You know, it's like the trash of the candy.
Just
They
like
just
Kit
like
Kat.
put into it, and you're like, here, eat this trash leftover candy.
Mm-hmm.
That's gross.
But it's good. I like
so you
nougat.
you don't like the idea of Chris's nougat, but you like nougat.
Yes.
I feel you. What
The dystopian
I don't like being told that I've been eating recycled
candy.
candy.
Yeah.
I don't like George Orwell's nougat, but I would eat it.
So
Tell me what
nougat
it actually is.
is made with sugar and honey, and roasted nuts, almonds, walnuts, pistachios, hazelnuts,
What?
macadamia nuts
What?
No.
are common. Whipped egg whites, and sometimes chopped candied fruit.
You're telling me nougat has nuts in it.
Yeah, it's
Darn it.
all nut
He got
and
you.
honey and sugar.
I don't believe that.
Well,
Like,
that's-
I'm gonna come out on a limb here. I do not believe that is what nougat is made of.
in French, it's called nougat.
Okay, I get it. Nougat. What's it called in German? You should ask your phone to say it.
I will.
But I do not believe that nougat is ground up like every nut on earth ground up with honey. I just don't believe that.
It
That
doesn't
can't
even
be
seem
true.
right, you know?
In ground up fruit? Like that.
And ground up. Well, maybe it's like flavored nougat.
Das Nougat.
Oh god.
That's nougat. It's your word for the day.
Yeah.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
I agree. Except that it doesn't make any sense at all. I feel like it's more likely to be made of glue than ground up nuts.
In sugar and honey?
I could see the sugar and honey
Sugar,
and egg
honey,
whites
and
make sense
egg
to
whites.
Because it's
Yeah.
fluffy, you know? But all those nuts, that was like every nut.
Those are common nuts. It's not.
Oh, like it's
Like,
I thought
it's-
you meant like every nougat is made with every one of those
No,
nuts.
it's like sometimes they use this, sometimes they use that, you know.
That makes so much more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, it gets so complicated. Use every nut but the Brazil nut.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Brazil nuts?
On Brazil nuts?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a Brazil nut.
That's why
I don't
you're still
guarantee it.
here. They're so bad.
They look really bad.
Your mom loves them though.
That's because she's old.
She is old.
Well, that'll be a thing of discussion today. There are some candies which are objectively horrendous, but old people,
Really like them.
they love them. I don't know, like black licorice comes to mind.
I might like some of them.
It's because you
Black
are a
licorice
pure old
ice
woman.
cream though is good.
What did you just say?
She's from the Midwest. Okay.
No, she's
I'm
not.
from
Don't
the
listen to her.
Midwest.
I don't know how states work, by the way.
What are you talking about? I'm
Is
from the West.
Idaho
Yeah.
the Midwest?
No.
Where's the middle?
The Midwest
Okay.
is like Michigan.
What?
And like
Yeah.
Iowa
Why?
and like
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
That's the middle.
Arkansas.
That's just the middle.
Wyoming.
It's the middle.
Ohio.
Okay, the United States is like
Midwest.
this. There's like the
Gosh.
east, or the east should be the middle. Then like the between the middle and the west should be the Midwest.
Yeah.
The west should just be the coast. The Midwest should be things next to the coast. The middle should be all the stupid stuff in the middle no one cares about. And then the east and the mid-east.
It is confusing because do you consider Florida East Coast or the South?
the South.
The southeast.
Oh my gosh.
Gotcha.
That's how directions work. Yeah.
That's right, man. Except America doesn't understand that. Neither
Yeah.
do I. So, but I don't know. Is now time
Should-
to go
I'll
into
just go
the
through
top
the-
five or the well?
We'll
What
do
about?
all the candies and sweet and sour.
I like it. We're gonna say whether we're sweet on it or whether we're sour on it.
Mhm.
Whenever he lists a candy, he has 87 of the most common candies, and there's some pretty obvious omissions here. And
So
I'm
a
sure
lot
they're
of
gonna
these
come
are
up.
not on this list, so this is good.
Really.
Yeah.
Well,
So
perfect.
sweet is we like it and sour is we don't like it.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll if we all disagree, we'll yell at each other for a couple moments,
Mhm.
so on and so forth.
Okay.
Which is bound to happen. So
Number 1, Skittles.
Sour.
sweet.
Sweet.
Dude, they suck. It's like eating little pockets of sand.
What are you talking about? No, they're not.
Skittles are just actual granulated sugar held together by glue
But like
and sprayed with citric acid.
but like sour Skittles are so good.
I can do sour Skittles.
Okay.
Sour
But
Skittles
any
cut
other
the roof
Skittle
of
I
my
don't like.
mouth, so I don't really like them.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're good. Because I will take
No.
if there's a sour variation of a candy I don't like, I will probably like it.
I kind of agree with you because I don't like any of these other Skittles, but I love sour Skittles.
Grace, point to your version of Skittles out here.
See, I don't like out of all the Skittles. I do not like.
I bet you like the
original
smoothie
flavors.
ones, huh?
I like any
You like
other
the smoothie
flavor.
ones.
So the
Did you
ones
see
that I have right now are.
You can read you like a book.
I got these ones. They're smoothie Skittles. Okay? Don't be laughing at me, okay?
They're the smoothest of the roughest candy.
I haven't actually had these in a while, so I hope they're as good as I remember.
Wow, well, that's very exciting. I hope we get to try them. I don't think we might not try every candy here because that would take hours and your ears would bleed. But we shall see. Hopefully we'll try
That
them.
could be an extra at the end. You just watch us eat candy.
We're also going to put out a separate episode, which is just us chewing the candy with no actual words.
No.
Be just as long as this episode.
Called Mouth Sounds from Futon Talks.
Oh, gosh.
Jolly Ranchers.
Sweet.
Sour.
Sweet.
I like specific. This is the thing. I like specific Jolly Ranchers, but if it's not that Jolly Rancher, I hate them.
Okay, maybe for the rest of this, just think of your favorite version of that thing.
The pinnacle.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay, so Jolly Ranchers were all sweet on.
I can't say that. I'm sour. I dislike so many.
So
of them.
many of them. Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, sir.
I don't, because like I only like maybe the purple ones and the blue ones, maybe the green ones.
That's a lot of them.
I don't care for the red ones.
I like the watermelon, which I think is the one you hate most.
Maybe I don't know. Milk Duds,
Sour.
Sweet.
sour,
They're like the worst version of my favorite type of candy.
chewy caramel, drenched in chocolate.
You don't like chocolate drenched on you?
I don't like eating rocks.
Yeah, I feel like they're
hard
pretty
caramel.
hard.
I feel like Milk Duds are not nearly as hard as other candies that I like.
No, there's much
in
harder
this-
ones.
This is
In
true.
this type of candy, you know? I'm sweet on them. I like Milk Duds.
Okay. Baby Ruth.
Sweet.
Sour.
Oh, sweet. For the first time, I had Baby Ruth for the first time yesterday. It's pretty good.
How did you feel? Do you feel like a baseball player?
Yeah. I felt like 90 pounds overweight.
That's right.
Yeah, I like Baby Ruths.
I feel like people hate on Baby
They are
Ruth.
better than the conventional chocolate candy bars that you get.
They're
like-
definitely better than Snickers, which is, I think, a direct analog.
No.
They have the same ingredients, and they're way better.
They are the same
don't-
ingredients.
I think Snickers are better.
We should have bought a Snickers so
We
you
probably
could eat
should
it and
have,
vomit it
but
up and try the
We'll-
Baby Ruth.
We'll get into that.
Might have shown our colors
We
there.
got 82 more of these to go through.
Oh, gosh.
But I like them. I'll put that out there.
All right, Starburst. Sweet.
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 Yes. Okay, quick question though. What's your favorite Starburst?
Sour ones.
Excuse me, what color?
I mean, not what color, what flavor, technically. And I like
I like how she's talking about actual flavors and you just see color like a lizard.
I like the lemon ones. Those are my favorite.
Yellow.
But you mean
Yellow.
pink yellow or yellow yellow?
Yellow.
I like the lemonade.
Oh,
Okay,
This is the
good.
thing because everyone likes the pink lemonade flavor.
Eh.
And it's I don't like it.
No, it's terrible. Okay, good.
You're a good man. And you're a good woman.
Sweet Tarts.
Yeah. Well, what variety? Because there's so many sweet tarts.
The tablets.
the town.
The pills.
Sour.
Sour.
Sour. They're
I like
sweet.
I like the paintballs. Like the little
The
pellets.
little beads.
Yeah.
I like those too.
I like those, but I don't like the big discs.
Oh, I like
because I
them.
feel like I'm gonna choke on
No,
one.
I love those.
I don't like them.
This is terrible. Bitto honey. Sour.
I don't even know what that is. Sour.
Oh, I think I know what those are.
Oh, are they like the honeycomb sort of deals?
No, they're just
No.
like,
Yeah, those things.
Sour.
it's like wax.
I probably have to say sour, but I haven't had them in a long time, so I can't remember. Because I remember eating them and like kind of liking them, but
I mean, it's sweet.
Probably
It's
say
hard
sour.
to dislike something
Sour,
sweet. but
yeah.
that's
sour.
true.
Okay. Werther's Original. This is that caramel brand.
Is it sweet?
Sweet.
I'll go sweet.
It
I haven't
brings, me,
had it in a long time.
it brings me back to my childhood, you know? I like the ones that are discs, though, because they felt good on your tongue. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had like a ring, too.
Yeah, those are
They were
great.
really smooth too.
Mhm.
Those ones
The
are
best.
good.
I like pronouncing this one as ricin. Because that's what it is.
I'm sweet.
Sour. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you got it.
I love ricin. I love poison.
Sour for me. I do not like them.
Dark chocolate.
You guys
and
are just cowards. You can't.
Okay.
You don't have jaw bones. You don't have jaw muscles, perhaps.
Pop Rocks.
Sweet.
Love Pop Rocks.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a Pop Rock.
All right. Crunch. Sour.
Like a bunch of crunch?
No, like
like
crunch.
a crunch bar.
Yeah, Crunch Bar. Sour.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
The thing is this. I definitely like them, but you can taste the how cheap it is.
Yeah.
You can taste the underpaid foreign workers creating the bar.
That's very true.
Like it's that quality. It's like you're eating a plastic bar that's been spray painted.
Disgusting.
But I like it though.
Okay.
Because I like the texture.
Jawbreakers.
Oh, they're sour.
I go sweet.
I'm gonna go sour.
It's a dirty
Hey,
candy.
look at this.
I have a story about those Jawbreakers.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
So my family
do
went
too.
out to the Oregon coast a lot, and there was one year we went out, and I got like a big Jawbreaker, and we were driving back, and we stopped at a rest stop, and me and my best friend, we were in pajamas, and I had a robe on, and I walked in, and I had my Jawbreaker in my pocket of my robe, but there was a hole in it, and I didn't know. And so I went to the bathroom and it dropped on the floor and it broke in half. And I was like, oh no. And then I remember just like, it's okay. And I picked it up, washed it off, and continued to put it in my mouth. And as I'm older, I think about it, I'm like, that is probably so gross. Those rest stop bathrooms are just some of the dirtiest places I've ever been. So every time I think of Jawbreakers, I think of that. But I still like them, so.
The stories somehow maintain this dirtiness
I have a
quality.
story too.
So I feel like these Jawbreakers, especially because we're not talking about the Jawbreakers that are the size of a golf ball.
No, it's the softball size.
The softball
Yeah.
size. And the kind of thing you would get for Christmas or something.
Yes.
You know, it's like a holiday thing.
I never got it for Christmas.
It's because your parents would be giving you,
Actual
maybe
rocks.
Vietnam memorabilia.
Oh my gosh.
But I got a Jawbreaker. I remember this. It is like you have, I don't know, in your stocking, it's like you have a bunch of rolls of quarters. You can like kill someone
Yeah.
with. But I hate them because they're dirty.
Yeah.
Because you can't fit it in your mouth because it's the size of your head.
Yes.
And so you like lick it and it like gets just like gross powdery stuff all over you. But the worst thing is you can't eat it in one day. That's like a month-long venture to get rid of a Jawbreaker. I've never finished one.
Okay.
And this is the reason why, is I'd get halfway done, but I was so happy I had it that I wouldn't put it away. I would keep it with me in the bed. Because I was like really little. I was like 6 or something. And so I licked the Jawbreaker so much. Anyways, then I lost it. I didn't find it for like a year. When I did find it, it was under my bed and we were moving and it was just covered in dust. I did not pick it up and eat it though. Like you crazy person.
I did. Okay. I love candy. I love candy a lot. Okay, I'm sorry.
You love candy more than
And
your own health.
I was 8 at the time.
That's too old to have not known the dangers of licking the bathroom
Well,
floor.
you know what? I'm still here. I'm still alive.
I love sandwiches, so when I see one on the ground, I just pick it up and eat it.
I can't.
See?
I can't talk. There's a story I have for later where I eat candy off the floor.
I bet you do.
Yeah,
I
I'm a little
have
piggy.
one story of a Jawbreaker. I went to a friend's house, and I was like looking at his stuff. I was like, "Wow, what's this cool rock?" And he's like, "Oh, that's my Jawbreaker from like 2 Christmases ago." And he just licked it, so it looked like a crystal, like a rock with a crystal and stuff in it.
Oh no way!
Oh my
Because it was like
gosh.
multicolored inside.
That's cool.
That is cool.
It was just disgusting.
That's kind of amazing. Did you lick it?
No.
It's like one of those salt lamps that everyone licks when they go to your house.
Yeah. Okay.
That was disgusting. Thank you.
Twizzlers.
Sour.
Sweet.
Sour. What?
Sweet. I'm a Twizzlers fan.
They're the worst incarnation of
They're
like
so artificial.
of what they
They're
are.
so fake.
How do you feel about red vines? Sweet baby.
Yeah, sweet.
We are a Red Vines podcast. If you like Twizzlers, get out of here and go listen to something on Apple Podcasts.
All right, wow.
I can't believe you. This is the hardest part of our
Do you not like
marriage.
Red Vines?
Let me remind
He
you that
hates
you
them.
married me. So
There were no Twizzlers at that wedding. I'll say that much.
No, there wasn't. Okay, how about Toblerone?
Sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
Sour. Pretentious.
You don't like that they're a triangle.
Pretentious.
Pretentious.
Oh,
Everyone who's like a
gosh.
Toblerone fan is like, this is the best candy ever. And if you don't like it, we hate you.
It is the Germany of candies. I definitely would not classify Toblerone as anywhere near my favorite candy. But I don't actively dislike them.
No, I don't either, but I refuse to buy them.
I like that they're triangles.
It's kind of cool. Missing a lot of real estate.
You want it to be a rectangle.
Yeah, it's all.
More
I'm missing out on a
You
lot of
feel
chocolate.
cheated by Toblerone. I understand.
It's
kinda
like so
Bueno bars.
overpriced. And they have their own rack and Rayleighs. It's
Oh
stupid.
gosh.
You hate them because it's hard to stack them. I understand
It is.
though.
Smarties. Sweet.
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 I love Smarties.
Yeah.
Sweet, but it's definitely pretty at the bottom for me. They're all right. Every time I think of Smarties, I just think of all the kids that tried to, like, snort them in school.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
mouth aches just thinking back about Smarties.
Mhm.
And I definitely snorted some. And it tasted good, even in the sinus.
Yes, it did.
It was a good experience.
Okay, this is for Grace. Mr. Good Bar.
Oh, sour.
Sour.
Sweet.
It's like a Crunch Bar, but so much worse in my mind.
Okay.
Whatever. Continue. We're gonna
Pez.
Pez?
Sweet.
Oh,
Sweet.
sweet.
Yeah.
I love to be fed from the mouth or neck of another person.
Blow Pops.
Oh,
Sweet.
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 Especially the mystery flavor.
Sweet.
Almond Joy.
Sweet.
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 Mm.
Sour Patch Kids.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Sour.
You're a stupid little
They
man.
have-
You don't like
to
Sour
me-
Patch Kids?
I used to like them.
When I was a child,
When I was a
I liked
child.
them.
Now they're not sour enough and they're too sweet for me.
They're not hard enough for you.
Whatever. Whatever.
I have a story about that.
About what?
Sour. But this specifically.
Okay.
So we have a good friend of the podcast, amazing patron. By the way, thank you to all of our patrons, Emmett, John, and Cody, who I'm about to talk about. But Cody, in particular, he told us a story. He told Grace and I while we were on vacation with him and my sister. We just outed who he is. Sorry about that. But he loves sour candy. He loves sour candy more than anyone else I know.
No
Yeah.
more than Aspen.
Loves it.
I think he does. Or
I'd
are
like
at
to
the same
see-
level.
I'd like to see that.
You'll see. Okay. So he was in a similar spot where you're talking about, where he engaged in the pleasure so much that the sour was no longer enough for him. And he had to escalate, like a drugs, and like an addiction, So first it was Sour Patch Kids. Not enough.
Okay.
He needs to get Sour Mike and Ike's. Not enough. Zours. Not enough. He needs to have Warheads. Not enough. He needs to, crush up Warheads and then lick them and dip them in other Warheads. It's not enough. He buys bags of citric acid, crushes up Warheads, makes them a paste in his mouth, rolls other Warheads in it, and then rolls that in citric acid. And then he realized he had a problem. And then
And he would eat it until his mouth was bleeding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Aspen.
Oh no.
Sorry, honey. She used to come home with a bag of Warheads juice, the ones that you're supposed to spray in your mouth. She would
Yeah.
take the caps off and drink it.
Oh.
And then
Gross.
and then she did buy the citric acid salt and would just
Oh.
lick it. Or
What is wrong with her?
Was she a goat? Is she licking it?
No,
Got like a
I
salt
forgot
lick?
what candy she was using to dip it in, but
Was it Fun Dips?
no.
It's too sweet.
No, but yeah, I relate to Cody in some way.
Yes, in a smaller, less life-threatening way. Thank you for telling us about that, Cody, by the way.
Okay, how about atomic fireballs?
I don't...
Sweet.
Is that like a cinnamon sort of deal?
That's that thing. That's a
I hate
sim.
those.
You
Yeah.
hate them. Okay.
Sour.
Okay.
They're
I guess
bad.
sweet. Payday.
I don't think I've ever had a Payday, so I don't know.
It's
What is it?
perfect. It's peanuts and nougat. That's all it is. It's
there-
nougat covered in peanuts.
I don't think I've ever had it,
It's pretty good.
but I would guess it's sweet for me. I can't imagine I would dislike nougat and peanut.
I'd probably say
It's a little overbearing.
sour. Yeah.
Interesting. You don't like the nougat still.
I do, but it's the peanuts for me.
It's a lot of peanuts too. It's
Oh
covered.
yeah, that's definitely a sour for me then.
Okay. Reese's Pieces.
Sweet.
Sour.
It's because you hate Spielberg.
It's the pieces, right? Like
The
ugh,
M&Ms.
I hate those. Those are
the
sour.
M&M clones.
I love those.
No.
You guys are crazy.
All right, Junior Mints. Sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Sour. I keep wanting to say false. Like it's
Sweet,
it should
obviously,
false.
because Junior Mints are on there.
Yeah. All right.
No, you just knocked it over. Okay.
They suck.
Milky Way. Sour.
Sour, actually,
Sweet.
somehow.
What is wrong with you people?
There's something about it that I just don't like.
It looks so disgusting.
They're they're the turdiest of the candies.
Yeah. Oh, this is awful. Cadbury Eggs. Sour.
I cannot say sweet, although sometimes I wish I could.
Sour.
They just have...
Berry eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, you're thinking of a different thing.
What? Yeah.
The cream
Love
eggs,
those.
the cream eggs.
The cream eggs, yep.
Ugh.
I love the cream eggs. I love the caramel ones. I freaking love Cadbury eggs.
The caramel ones are better, but the cream ones are like... It feels like I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like... It's a little uncomfortable to eat a
It
Cadbury
is
egg.
really uncomfortable.
The cream like gets all over your
All
lips.
right.
I really don't
Get
like
both
it.
your guys' heads out of the gutter.
I'm
Come
not
on.
even thinking about that.
Okay,
It's just-
good.
It's like an egg from
It's like
aliens.
eating an eyeball.
Or yeah, like
It's not.
this gross whitish goo is like, oh, it's horrible.
Okay,
just
whatever.
sugar. It's just-
whatever.
Pure liquid sugar on the insides of the description.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Pure liquid sugar.
All right. Tootsie Pops. Sweet.
Sour.
Sweet.
All right.
I only like Pops if they have something in them.
That's what a Tootsie Pop is. There's Tootsie in it.
But Tootsie is bad. I mean gum. When I say something, I only mean gum. Tootsie Pops are okay. I'll say sweet because I forgot what Tootsie Pops were.
Yeah. All right. York Peppermint Patties.
Sour.
I like Junior Mints more, so I'm going to go sour. Something about them is wet. I don't like it.
They're cold.
Yeah.
They have a coldness to them.
I'd probably sweet. I'd eat
Right.
those.
You would eat them. That's like
I like Junior Mints more, but I'd still eat them.
Three Musketeers. Sour.
Sweet.
Sour.
I love Three Musketeers, but we'll come back to this.
Okay.
I will reveal this is in my top 5.
Twix.
It's
That's what I'm
like-
most mixed about.
It can be sweet. It can be sour. It depends on how you eat it.
Oh,
Same thing
gosh.
for me with the Three Musketeers. I will explain.
What do you do to these chocolate bars?
I disassemble them. So, for a Twix to be good, I take it and I face the rounded part towards me horizontally. I wish we had a Twix bar, but none of us like them
Gosh.
enough for them to.
Oh, so you make it like a cylinder with
yeah,
them.
it's like a cylinder, and I turn it towards me, and I chew off the chocolate like a dog eating corn. Like,
You chew off the caramel too, right?
sorry, I mean the caramel.
Yeah.
And I eat the caramel off, and it just comes off because it's supposed to, baby. Comes right off into your mouth, and then it's just a cookie with chocolate, and I finish it off with that European style.
I married a monster. Okay, that is the wrong
You
way
sound
to
like
eat
a
a Twix.
sociopath.
I know, but it's so much better. And if you eat a Twix the other way, it's just not good.
Have you ever had the Twix Java or peanut butter?
No.
Okay. I'm going to go sour on this one.
What if you ate
After
it my
what you
way?
just described it. What'd you say, Grace?
I said sweet. I like
Sweet.
Twix.
Okay. How about Kit Kats? I say sour.
What? I love
Kats are so
Kit Kats.
trash.
Sweet.
I say sweet, but
Unless-
I eat them wrong too. So
Unless they're like strawberry Kit Kats.
Ew.
how do you eat them?
Like a normal person. I eat them. I snap them and I eat one at a time.
I eat them like a bar.
Oh, no.
See, I told you. I married a monster. This man eats his candy so weird sometimes.
It's the right
and
way
You
to
it,
make like
eat
a
it.
little flute out of them or something.
it
I
disturbs
lick
me
the
a little
chocolate
bit.
off over the course of 3 days.
All right.
Gotta move this forward, so I'm sorry.
How about M&M's? Sour.
Sour.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm not a big fan of M&Ms.
I hate
Sorry.
M&M's.
I like M&Ms.
All right. The big one. Snickers.
Sour.
I'm gonna go sweet.
I'd probably say sweet because I liked them more when I was younger, but I think I'm kind of not liking them anymore. But I haven't had them in a long time. But from what I remember, sweet.
I can only have it once in a while, and usually it hits the spot.
Yeah, I agree with that.
To me, Snickers are the worst version of what they are. That's how I feel. Like, because they got the nougat, they got the caramel, they got the chocolate, they got the peanuts. But I like all of those things so much better in like every other type of chocolate or every other bar. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't do it. It does not satisfy.
Airheads. Sweet.
Sour. Ugh.
What?
Sweet. You
It's
don't
like
Airheads?
It's like
oh, did I not know this?
sandpaper. It
What?
is
With
so
sandpaper?
horrible.
Do you even know what
It's
Airheads
just
is?
grainy. I hate them. You chew them and it's like you're just rubbing sawdust all over your teeth. I hate them.
Did you ever take them in the package and then you just shake them and they'll like sink down to make them short? Have you ever guys done that? Okay,
You're
so
the sociopath now. I
I'm
don't know
not a
what you're talking about.
sociopath. So my brother would do it. Whenever we get Airheads, he would take the end and he would shake them. And they would like
yes, I know what you're
sink
talking
down.
about. Yeah.
they would sink
I did
down.
used to do that.
And then he would eat them that way. And I don't
Yeah.
know why he did it that way because it's weird. But I did it too because I thought it was cool that they would like shrink down or like.
Yeah, it's like a little science experiment.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys got introduced to such good things at such young ages.
Okay. Andy's Mints. I'm gonna go sour.
Sour.
Too much chocolate.
Sweet, I think. Yeah.
All right.
I just don't like mint candy, I don't think.
This one's weird. Boston baked beans.
I have never had one.
Are those red? Let me
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Sour. I do not like
Sour.
those.
What are they?
They are peanuts covered in candy coating.
That cannot be good.
They.
No.
I feel like they taste like burnt peanuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Hubba Bubba.
Sweet.
Hubba Bubba gum.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It's hard to do gum
Oh,
wrong.
that's disgusting. They have a Dr. Pepper version.
Of Hubba Bubba?
Yeah.
I'd
That
try
actually
that.
sounds pretty good.
Ugh. Okay. Charleston Chew.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Sour.
Why do you hate Charleston?
I hate them.
I hate that guy.
Dots. Sour.
Sour. Those are
Worst.
so
Terrible
gross.
candy.
This'll come up a lot as we talk more about gummy candies.
Mm-hmm.
But the way the candy leaves your teeth feeling is a very important factor in determining whether a candy is good or not. And dots make your teeth feel defiled and like they can never be clean
Makes
again.
you feel like you have like dentures on.
Yes. It is horrible. So I'm glad we all agree on that.
Chico Stick.
I've never had a chicken stick.
Show. What are
I've
those?
never had it, but I bought one for us to try.
Oh, I've seen those.
It's peanut butter covered in coconut.
That can't be bad.
It can't be. It
Do
sounds
you want
pretty
to try it right now?
good. No, it's. Should we?
I want to try the chicken stick. I mean, you brought it for this purpose. You guys are in for some good one. Make sure they hear the wrapper.
Is it peanut butter and coconut? Is that what you said?
Peanut butter covered in coconut.
Oh, I feel like that's just awful
But it
because
looks
I
like a
do
hard
not
stick.
like peanut butter, but I
The
love
audience here.
coconut.
Here you go, babe.
Yeah, I like this.
Oh, that's like a Butterfinger without chocolate. That's what it smells like to me.
It's pretty much what it is. It's harder than I thought it was.
Is this a Jawbreaker?
You're welcome, guys. This is really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a good candy.
They're like Butterfingers where they stick to your teeth, though, which I hate.
I'll live.
Futon Talks approved.
It's all right.
Futon Talks approved, but not by grace.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay, put it back up here.
Everlasting Gobstoppers.
Is that not a Jawbreaker?
It's these little guys.
They're the gobstoppers.
Sweet, but purely for nostalgic value.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, cool. Whatchamacallit?
Oh, sweet, baby.
Sweet.
What is a whatchamacallit?
Is that not all of our question? Whatchamacallit? What does it? It has like everything in it, right?
I know. I'm like, I can't even think of what it has in it right now.
I feel like it has pretzel somehow.
It sounds confused. I'm gonna go sour.
I feel you. That's understandable. Whatchamacallits are good.
All right.
They have a Who's a What's It now.
Oh,
And that's a step too far.
This is a weird one on the list. Is a maybe good topic for conversation. But fruit gushers. And first,
Is that even a candy?
that's what I was going to say. Is like, isn't that just
That's like a fruit snack.
a fruit snack for kids?
Yeah.
It's not candy.
Oh, it's a fruit snack for everybody.
Okay.
Chris.
So do you guys like gushers?
I love Gushers. I had one every day in high school.
Every day?
Yeah, my mom would put them in my lunch for me.
Mm.
Almost every day, probably.
I definitely like Gushers. They were not the kind of thing my parents let me have. Gushers were like the premium currency of elementary school.
For you?
For me. For
Nice.
everybody.
That was Hot
Yeah.
Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos?
That was our currency.
You
Los
lived in
Molinos.
Los Molinos. So that makes sense.
Hot Cheetos and like Baby Lucas tahini.
Ah, hello. I like that. What about... And Takis weren't created, but I'm sure those would be like the real stuff.
No, I think we all like spicy Cheetos.
I like Takis more than spicy Cheetos.
What?
This is a conversation for another day.
Gushers are too wet for me.
You have
Fun
a
dip.
problem with wet candies, and I don't understand it.
Fun dip. Sweet.
Sour, it's too hard.
Sweet.
It's too hard.
I know, coming from the man who disassembles candy. I just...
All right.
Anyway, I'll leave it at that. It's too many steps for me.
All right. Hot tamales.
Sour.
Sour.
They're an abomination, is what they are.
Yeah,
They took something good and they ruined it.
Yeah, they turned it into Mike and Ike's.
Mike and Ike's are amazing. Cinnamon is not the good thing. Mike and Ike is the good thing, Chris.
Goo Goo Cluster.
What is a Goo Goo Cluster? Is this an old person candy?
Yeah, it is. It's nuts and chocolate.
Can I see the...
It's old.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Oh, it looks like it has marshmallow. You'd like that.
But it has
I think
peanuts in it.
it's more
so...
cookie or nougat.
Oh. Yeah, I'd probably have to say sour
But
on
they're
that
like
one.
discs.
I'm going to say sweet. I feel like those combinations probably aren't bad.
Probably not. Juji fruit.
Those are awful.
are
They're like
those
dots, but worse.
Sour.
Can I see those?
They're like the little...
Yeah,
fruit shape.
sour.
Yeah,
Those are
sour.
gross.
Sour.
Good. Mounds. Sour.
Sweet.
Sour.
They're redundant.
You don't like dark chocolate.
I can get with dark chocolate, but
You
it's
don't like coconut.
I like coconut. Not this.
You don't like
That's
dark
not
chocolate
dark.
with
That is
coconut?
not dark chocolate.
It is dark chocolate.
No.
I'm a Mounds fan.
All right.
I only eat dark chocolate if there is no like milk chocolate and I really want chocolate. I'm like, all right, I guess I can eat dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate is like,
scenario.
I want to break off a brick of it and just have that tiny little piece. And that's all I need.
All right.
Lemon heads. Sweet.
Sweet.
I think I'd say sour. Yeah, sour.
Well, they are sour.
They are sour.
They are sour.
All right. Nerds.
Sour.
Sweet.
This one's tough for me because I love them, but they hurt me so bad. Like if I have a cavity, they will find it.
Just get stuck in it.
I'll go sweet. Cherry sours.
What are those?
It's those little red balls that are
Ooh.
really sour, like tart cherry.
Like cherry bombs.
Yeah, they're really good.
I enjoy them. Sweet.
I don't think I've ever had them, but I'd probably say sour.
Okay. Laffy Taffy.
Sweet.
Sweet.
What's your favorite?
Banana.
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 Yeah.
And I hate banana candy in all of their forms, but I love banana Laffy Taffy for some reason.
100 grand.
Sweet.
Gosh, you said that so weird. Sweet.
Rice Krispie chocolate and caramel.
Have you never had one?
I have in the past.
I have 2 bars here.
Perfect. Orange slices.
That is a piece of fruit, not a candy.
That's what they're called.
I'd say sour.
I'm gonna go.
I feel like most
I'll
orange
go. I'll go
candies are
sweet
good.
on
I'll go
those ones.
sweet.
I think I've had those before, and I like those.
Yeah.
But they're like a gummy candy, so.
Razzles. Sweet.
Oh, are they like...
Oh.
They're
well,
like those, but they're gum, right? And they like...
Sort of. They're the things from 13 going on 30 or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh, now I
yeah.
know. I'm going to say sweet.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
sour. I feel
What?
like I really like those ones, but
All right.
They kind of fizz and
I
turn
could be
into gum.
swayed. I think if I had some, because I don't remember them very well.
We did buy them, but we ate them. So
Darn it! All right.
slow poke. I've never had a slow poke. Caramel on a stick. Sounds terrible.
It has to be good. Caramel on a stick?
I don't want that much caramel.
I don't know.
I say sweet.
Maybe.
It's such a commitment.
Maybe sweet. Maybe sweet.
How big is the stick? You don't know.
That looks at least 3 inches
3 inches
on the
of
picture.
caramel. I say sweet.
Go sour. Ring pop. Sweet.
Sour.
Oh, a ring pop. Oh, I love
Sweet.
those.
Yeah.
Sweet.
But don't ever put them on your finger.
Yeah.
Why?
don't-
Why
What's
not?
the point? Unless you have like a bunch of them, then yeah.
I always put them on my finger.
All right.
I have the same problem with ring pops that I have with like gobstoppers and jawbreakers. It's just it's a dirty candy. If I have it on my finger, it's gonna get everywhere. My spit with sugar in it's gonna go everywhere.
That is true. Your spit kind of gets down to the
Pools.
bottom and like yeah.
Yeah.
It's like cold and like tepid
Yeah.
sugar spit.
Okay. Yeah. Sour.
These are the reasons I'm not a fan of ring
That's good.
pops.
That's good. Sky bar.
That is not a real thing.
It
What
is.
is that?
Chocolate candy bar contains either caramel, vanilla, peanut, or fudge.
They couldn't decide.
What?
They couldn't decide.
Is it a
So
mystery?
it's like each brick is
Oh.
something else.
It's like Three Musketeers used to be.
Sure.
Three Musketeers used to be vanilla, chocolate,
And
and strawberry, and then World War II happened.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
I don't know. I don't think I don't know.
Just from the sound of it, I'm gonna go sour.
Really, I think it sounds fabulous.
All right. Rolo.
Rolo?
Yeah, Rolo.
Yes, sir. Please more. Sweet.
Sweet.
Sour.
You hate caramel.
Sour.
I didn't know you were so stupid.
Red hot.
Sour.
Sour.
These are hot, but not too hot. That's
Just say sour already. You know I
yeah,
hate
sour.
it.
Warheads. Sweet.
I can't. I gotta say sour. I don't enjoy the way they hurt me.
I do.
Sour.
I like the way they make me feel. I like the way that they make my jaw lock up just from the thought of them.
They give me flashbacks
To being like 14.
to being 14 and just the pain, the cut up mouth.
Snow caps.
They're the worst thing ever.
This
Sour.
is awful. Yeah, sour.
I don't think I've ever
They're just
had
morsels
those. I've
with
seen
like
them.
candy on it.
Morsels.
What are they?
They're morsels, like chocolate morsels, like chocolate chips.
They're like the worst possible
Oh.
quality chocolate chip,
It's like those really bad holiday candies that you find.
and they
During
have
Christmas.
sprinkles on them.
Yeah.
Knowing me, I probably would like them,
Yeah,
so
you
we'll
would.
probably go with the sweet on that one.
Right. Spree. The
Sweet.
Sour. I
Alright.
hate Spree.
I like Spree. They're like sweet tarts, kind of.
Yeah, just softer. They're
Yeah.
chewier.
Exactly.
Oh, Henry bar. Oh, Henry.
Oh, Henry.
We go sour on this one.
I don't like the name sour.
Those one have peanuts in it.
Maybe.
Probably sour too.
On the bar, it says 2 peanutty caramel fudge bars and milk chocolate.
You made a big misstep.
So
there,
they're
oh, Henry.
peanutty. They're not peanuts. It's something else.
They're akin to peanuts.
Yes.
I'd still probably say sour.
They're like peanuts.
They are
They're
not
like
peanuts.
All
How
right.
have we not seen any toffee on this so
Oh,
far?
you'll see it.
You-
Whoppers.
Sour.
Sour.
Sweet.
Why are they
Awful.
here? Aspen.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say something about Whoppers. Whoppers can be good if they're like fresh and crunchy. Even then, they're a low sweet. But I've had way too many experiences with like expired Whoppers where they're like soft somehow. And that's an experience you never forget.
Whoppers are like mothballs.
Yes, especially when they're like old ones.
Yeah. Gross.
Like they're not my favorite thing in the world, but like I don't mind eating a box of them every now
A
and then.
box of them. Jeez.
Yeah, well they come in like
That's
a
so
box,
much.
you know.
I've
Whatever.
never seen you finish anything in your life, and you're gonna eat a box
What
of
are you
Whoppers.
talking about? Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
All right.
Yes.
All right,
I'll see you
all right,
eat a whole
all right.
candy bar.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Swedish fish. Sweet.
Sweet purely for nostalgia. I don't think I like them anymore.
Oh, sweet. I love
still
Swedish
like 'em,
fish.
yeah. I haven't asked him, but I'm pretty sure they're still Jarrett's favorite candy.
Swedish Fish?
Yeah.
They're great. Especially
They're great.
the chew quality, I think, is on point.
Ugh, this is disgusting. Valo milk.
What?
What?
The original flowing center candy cups.
That sounds like something they made to support the troops during the war
That's
effort.
something for Grace. They're basically Cadbury eggs just
I
in
was
a
like,
Reese's.
yeah, they sound like something I would like, so it probably goes with sweet on that one.
Sounds awful.
Oh,
It's flowing out. Oh, no.
Okay,
It
whatever.
looks like someone stepped on it.
it does. Butterfinger.
Sweet,
Sweet.
but they really do bother my teeth.
Yeah. That's really annoying when they stick to your teeth.
You can't escape them.
So I know Aspen likes Butterfingers, but not the bars, but the Easter eggs. The tiny little Butterfinger Easter eggs
Oh.
that barely have any Butterfinger in them.
She just likes chocolate with a little bit of Butterfinger.
Yeah.
She wants something peanutty, but not peanuts.
Butterfingery.
She wants O. Henry.
No. I don't think O. Henry is what you want. Lifesavers. Sweet.
Sweet.
Hard. Chewy. Minty. I don't care. They're all great.
You
I
like
like-
the minty ones?
Oh, I love the minty ones.
See,
The Winter green. Not the blue ones.
The blue ones are trash.
Not the pepperminty.
Yeah,
Obsessed.
I like the chewy or the fruity ones more than the mint ones.
Mhm. Fifth Avenue bars.
Don't know.
Looks like a knockoff Butterfinger.
It does. Looks like peanut butter wafer.
Can't be bad.
Yeah, it says crunchy peanut chocolate coating. I'm gonna go. I don't think they exist anymore. So sour. They couldn't have been
Sour in honor of your death.
Good. Clark bars. I've never heard of that. I've read this list twice. I didn't even see that.
Clark bars?
Sour.
Yeah.
What are they?
They look like another Butterfinger knockoff.
I don't eat bars
Why?
named after a man. Sour.
Rocky Road. Sour.
Sour.
I think of sour.
You would like them. They're marshmallow with chocolate and like nut.
Oh,
I don't think there's any
But
nuts in it.
Inoffensive though.
Can I see them?
Yeah, chocolate coated marshmallow with cashews.
That's like the least offensive nut. You would love that.
Yeah, I mean, I like cashews, but I like cashews plain.
Are you
Or with, like,
zooming
cheese.
in and reading the bar itself?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Anyways, excuse me.
Mike and Ike's. We'll go sour.
Very sweet.
Sweet.
Sour.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Sounds like you're a Ike, not a Mike.
That's right. Heath bars. Sweet.
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 But I gotta say, lately I don't like them by themselves. I only like them in like as a tool. Like for baking.
For digging. I understand.
As an ingredient. I'm not into just buying like a giant Heath bar and breaking my teeth.
You're not a toffee man.
Oh, but I do love getting the little ones. Okay, so yeah. Heath
You mean
bars
you
are
like
great.
bites of Heath bar, but not the entire bar at
Yeah.
once?
I could eat a whole bag of tiny Heath bars, but not one big Heath bar.
That doesn't make any sense, but
Oh my god.
Don't question me. Score.
That's a Heath
that's
bar.
like a Heath bar. So
It
sweet.
is.
But it's European and fancy.
But
so
look,
I'm gonna-
it's like one's lighter on the inside, one's darker.
I want a dark one.
I want to stick with my Heath bar. But I'll say sweet.
I say sweet.
Sweet.
All right. Sugar babies. Sour.
Sweet.
I,
I have a story with these.
I think
What
I
do you
have
think?
to
You
say
shove them up
sour.
your nose
They're-
or something. Sneeze them out.
I use them as projectiles. I'm gonna open them. They're here. I will say they're not in my top 5, but they are an honorable mention.
I think I used to like them when I was younger, but I grew and
Yeah.
realized that they were
You have to eat one.
You're like,
Okay.
the sugar itself doesn't suffice.
You have to eat more than one at once. All right. As you guys chew, I'll bedazzle you with a story. So I worked at a movie theater for a long time, for about a year. I don't think I've told the story on the podcast because we were reserving it for a podcast we did on jobs that we've had. But there is a system at all movie theaters that you will not know about if you haven't worked there. But when you work at movie theaters, everyone goes through a portion of time being an usher. And what the ushers do is they rep tickets, they sweep up outside, like in the lanes or the hallways between actual theaters. They walk in and watch 10 minutes of movies at a time and like look in the crowd to see if anyone's misbehaving, so on and so forth. But the main thing they do is they go into the theater after everyone's left and they clean up. And, you have like 5 people in there at a time, sometimes, and every once in a while it's just you. You're just cleaning the theater alone. And I remember when I was cleaning some theaters alone, especially when they were kids. Like if it's a kids movie, you'd find tons of popcorn on the ground, but you'd also find candy. Sometimes in a box, sometimes just spilled. And I was very tempted to eat the candy off the floor, but for the first couple months I didn't. But then I started cleaning theaters with more people, and I saw people picking up the candy and putting it in their pockets. Sometimes like a sugar baby, sometimes a box of them, sometimes snow caps, sometimes a bottle. It didn't matter. It was anything. They'd put it in their pocket and save it for later. And I lasted about 3 months before I broke down and ate the candy off the floor.
Wow.
I became a connoisseur of garbage candy. And I can tell you, I've had most of these things here. I've eaten most of these off of the floor. Sugar babies reign supreme. Warm sugar
like
babies.
The armadillos of candy.
Yes, they are.
Or the cockroaches.
They should put that on the box.
Mm-hmm.
They're fantastic. And they're like, they just sit in your pocket and get toasty. And you just put them in your mouth and you hate yourself. But I guarantee, not a single person watching this, you all break. You'd all eat the candy off the floor. You don't know what it's like.
I'm gonna still go sour after eating those.
You're a liar.
They were literally sweet, but
yeah. How can you say sour then?
because they just
See, I
feeding
don't.
them to
Oh, you
myself.
just
They
spilled
just,
them all
like,
over the floor. Way to go.
Oh, I spilled the
encapsulated my teeth.
See, yeah, it's like here. Give me
Alright,
another
How'd you
one.
eat so many of those?
It's like I like
Won't
the
be able
flavor,
to talk.
but they stick to your teeth, and that's what I hate the most.
Terrible. All right, Wunderbar. It's a
Oh.
Cadbury thing or Cadbury thing. That's fine.
I don't like that.
No, I don't either. But I don't like that you have your screensaver.
Oh, it's so hard to get up your teeth.
Yeah, that's awful.
Have either of you had a
Sorry, what was the candy
No.
again?
Wunderbar?
Never
Cadbury
had that.
bar? I'm just going to say sour.
Sour.
I'm sure it's just filled with...
Sour.
Oh, wait, what is it filled with? A peanut butter caramel experience.
Wow. It's marketing itself as an experience, not even a bar.
Yeah.
I say sweet because that's bold.
Sour. Mamba.
You mean knockoff Starburst?
More like
Oh.
knockoff high chews.
I say they're bad. Sour. They're bad.
I don't mind Mambas. I'll say sweet on those.
I don't think I've ever had a Mamba. So I'll say sour.
They're the worst version of what they are.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel.
Raisinets. Terrible.
Sour.
Sour. Who likes raisins?
Are you going to tell me you like
I
raisins?
do like.
You don't even eat peas.
Raisinets?
because
Like
peas
raisins
are gross.
covered in chocolate?
Yeah, and the ones with covered in yogurt are good too. I like them.
Okay.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Goobers.
What is a goober?
Chocolate covered peanuts.
No.
That is a candy.
You
That's
guys
just
stop
Sour.
doing this? First you had the
Sour.
Boston baked beans, now you got goobers? No.
Bun.
That, what? Bun?
Yeah.
That's a bread.
No, it's a candy bar now.
We should make a candy bar called Loaf.
There's bun caramel and peanuts, bun maple and peanuts, and bun vanilla and peanuts.
Those sound all awful.
Sounds like they don't know who they are.
That's right. So sour.
Sour. Get an
Sour.
identity.
So this sounds a zero candy bar.
Oh, zeros are horrible. Sour.
Yeah, it sounds awful.
I don't even think I know what zeros
Looks
are.
like white chocolate covered turd. That's what it looks like.
They're awful, dude.
I
I've had
hate
one
white
once.
chocolate, so sour.
Yeah, white chocolate is just horrible, right?
I think so. I think there's like a white chocolate macadamia cookie is good
That could be good.
because it melts in your mouth, you know. 'cause
And it's with
not real.
macadamia. Because it's fake. It's a lie.
But yeah, white chocolate by itself is... Oh! Except for white chocolate. Reese's are delicious.
Are they here?
No.
I wish. I was meaning to buy it, but I didn't want to spend $6 for a bag at work.
You fool.
Yeah.
I've never had them.
They're really good.
I could see that.
They're gross. I don't like them.
All right. Mars bar.
Those have been discontinued for 30 years. I've never had one.
They're still around.
They're like almond Snickers.
Yeah, they're still brown because
They
your
look
dad
good.
likes them, remember?
Yeah, but he's old.
Yeah, but
So
He liked them when they
He's
existed.
kept them
no,
since
because
the
your mom said
80s.
that they had like changed their flavor and he doesn't like them now.
Well, what happened is they replaced them with almond Snickers bars.
Oh.
But I guess they do still have them. There must be a demand. I've never had one.
How about now and laters?
Ugh.
Sweet.
Sour.
I'll go sour. They're just a bad Starburst.
Thank you.
All right. Take 5.
I'm raking my mind.
Hershey's Take 5. It's pretzel, caramel, peanut butter, and milk chocolate. I'm gonna say sweet.
I feel like they're just throwing stuff at the wall, trying to see what lands.
I was like, I like those. I think I'd like those sweet.
I like pretzel and stuff, and
I love pretzel.
I say sweet. It seems like a random assortment of things.
sounds like you're being forced into it.
I feel like I'm
Reluctantly saying sweet.
I can't.
Caramello.
It has caramel in the name. I say sweet.
Sweet. I love
It's
caramellos.
milk chocolate and creamy caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for you two. And it's made by Cadbury, so.
Huh.
Who would have thought?
Interesting.
Dove chocolate candy bar. So any Dove.
I mean, I guess sweet.
Sour.
Sweet.
It's like the most generic chocolates.
I feel like Dove's a lot better than Hershey.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like if I had to eat a bar of Dove or a bar of Hershey, I would choose Dove for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. All right, since that was the end of that list,
Wow,
which
we made
skipped over so many other candies that are way better.
I don't think we listed like half of the candies.
There's
that
no
are here.
Reese's in there?
Reese's with oh.
It wasn't. There's Pieces.
But yeah, there weren't the peanut butter cups, which are the better ones.
Yes. Are we sweet on Reese's?
Yes, very sweet. I love Reese's peanut butter
Do you
cups.
freeze them?
Do I freeze them?
Or do you like put them in the fridge, or you eat them like...
I mean, I definitely could. I think that sounds pretty good, but I haven't. I have not
Okay.
done that.
It is really good.
I don't like cold chocolate. Generally.
Well, they warm up in your mouth.
They never do.
And in your hand, so.
Yeah, I like Reese's. I think they'd be good in a fridge.
Mhm.
Wherever you are.
Yeah, I agree. So I have a list of some candies that weren't in there. Circus Peanuts.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
They're a classic, baby. I love Circus Peanuts.
Oh yeah, they're great.
And those are in honor of my mother. My mother loves Circus Peanuts. Always has. She's always fed them to us. That's how I got this figure. That's why I look like a circus peanut. You know, Donald Trump looks like a circus peanut.
Yeah, he does. You're right. My papa loved Circus Peanuts and Rocky Road.
Oh,
So at least he liked something that was good.
like something that wasn't crap.
Let's see. Trolleys.
I'm sorry?
Trolleys. Gummy worms.
Oh, like gummy worms?
Sour Brights. Sweet.
I love gummy worms, so sweet.
I don't like Trolley's gummies.
I love how soft they are.
I don't like that when you chew them, they come apart as like distinct creatures.
I like keeping them in the car during the summertime so they melt.
Oh,
And then I eat them.
That's horrifying.
They turn into the monster from inside.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Jelly Bellies. Sour.
Sweet, baby.
Sweet.
I love jelly beans.
Mm-hmm.
Tootsie Rolls. Sweet.
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 I like the fruit Tootsie Rolls.
That's sour.
They're interesting. They're kind of weird.
I like the fruit Tootsie
Alright.
Rolls.
Tootsie Rolls are a good thing when you put them in your pocket or you leave them in your van.
Yeah. Let's talk about chocolate coins for a second.
They're the best.
They're the worst.
I love chocolate coins.
I love chocolate coins too. So
They're fabulous.
All right.
You just got outvoted. You're off
I
the
did.
island, bud. They're amazing.
What else was it? How about A&W root beer? Sweet.
like the barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Those are
all-
so good.
Yeah.
All barrel candy.
I
is
couldn't
good.
find A&W, but I got another brand.
Oh.
So
Thanks
I
for
don't-
poisoning us.
it's like IBC or something else.
IBC.
I don't think it's IBC. I think I specifically didn't want IBC. Let's see. Candy corn. Sour.
Sweet.
Sweet. I love candy corn.
All right.
I think I'm
How about the root beer gummies?
sour.
Sour.
Sweet.
Ugh.
Why?
Like the root beer.
Like the
they're
root beer shaped gummies.
Are they like in a bottle?
Oh, I like the Coke ones.
I guess it's
Like you
Coke
get them in a
ones.
bag, and they're like gummy worms, but shaped like Coke bottles.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
good.
those are good.
Oh.
They're amazing because they taste like Coke.
Yeah.
Gross.
Right here.
She
That's
she has an amazing thing.
I do.
All right. Mary Jane's.
What are those?
Those are like caramel, I think.
Oh,
me see.
sour.
Let me see. Real quick.
There are a lot of these. I bet it's like a bit of honey, but more caramely.
I believe so.
Are they called Mary Janes because they're rolled and they look like a joint?
That might be it.
I bet
I
you
think
that's
so.
why.
I look up Mary Jane's and all I get is shoes.
I thought you would get a woman from Spider-Man.
No. Yeah, it's old-fashioned peanut butter and molasses flavored taffy type of candy.
It's not even actually
That's
molasses.
what they look like.
Oh.
I'm going to say sour.
I'm gonna say sour
I'm
too.
gonna say sour. Okay. Marshmallow Santa Claus.
That's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
What are you
Do
talking
you have a
about?
picture?
I could get a picture, but just think of like, you
A
know,
Santa
like
Claus.
Easter Bunny chocolates, but just filled with marshmallow. Like those
Sour.
things.
Do they have
Sour.
chocolate on the outside?
Yeah, it's marshmallow covered in chocolate.
Very sweet. I love those.
Oh.
They're trash.
I love marshmallow
trash.
like anything with like marshmallow in it. So
Your taste buds don't work. Do you know that?
you tell me that every day, but I don't know. I think they
those
work
are
pretty
awful.
great. They're not awful. I love Peeps. So
Oh my gosh, you can't like
Okay,
Peeps
yeah,
and be
Peeps are
considered
sour.
a person.
Peeps are sour.
what is wrong with you?
How you guys feel about butterscotch?
Sweet baby.
Sweet.
Sweet
Yeah.
baby Rays.
Black licorice.
Depends.
Yes.
Elaborate.
So, like Grace said, I actually do think it's good in ice cream. But the other thing is this. I have a guilty pleasure called Good and Plenty. And it's because I think my mom has always loved Good and Plenty. And it was always like, if I stayed up late watching like CSI with my mom, we'd have Good and Plenty. And Red Vines. Those were like the candies. Were Good and Plenty, Red Vines, and Circus Peanuts. And so they're kind of like a nostalgic thing for me.
And
I
I
like
like
those.
Good and Plenty's because my mom also likes Good and Plenty's. It's like one of her favorite candies. And that's like the only black licorice candy that I'll eat is Good and Plenty's. But I love black licorice ice cream. So good.
I can only eat a couple at a time. But they're good, you're right.
Sure.
Mhm.
All right.
Maybe you need to expand your horizons, bub.
Maybe. I think that's it. Everything else is on the table. If you guys want,
Wow.
I don't know if you should we dig in? Should we just point
Yes,
them
we
out?
should dig in because I want to eat my candy.
We should talk about favorites. And
Okay.
dig in and try the favorites. Like you should start.
I should
Show us your
start?
favorites from 5 to 1.
Show us, and then, feed
Okay.
them to us.
All right.
I want
all right.
you to be like a Pez dispenser.
It's gonna be hard because so this is so hard. I want to like tell you guys this is very hard for me because I love so much candy that it's like hard for me to rank 1 through 5. So
It's just top 5. It doesn't have to be in order.
I know,
Oh, it
but
does.
it's still hard.
You
so
baby.
probably is 5 the best or 1 the best?
5 is the worst.
5 is the worst. So 1 is the best.
Yes.
Okay. 1 probably has to be cotton candy. I freaking love
I
cotton
totally
candy.
forgot about cotton candy, but yeah.
It is so good.
From a bag.
I'll eat any cotton candy.
From a tube?
From a tube, from
Container?
a plastic
From a cup?
bag. You get it at like the fair or something.
Cotton candy ice cream?
Yes. Cotton candy flavored anything. I will love it. I love cotton candy. So,
I agree.
do you want me to open it up
Yeah.
and eat it? Okay.
Sour.
Absolutely.
So this one is
Not sour. It's
strawberry
fine.
and blue raz. It's North Pole because it's.
Don't they all just taste the same?
I think they're
That-
slightly different.
I don't think there's ever been like.
I want close your
difference.
eyes. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
I know what the flavor is though.
No. I want to see if you can discern which one is which.
Well,
Oh,
it's
it's
all
separated.
pink.
Yeah, they're
so
separated. Whoa, they
I
lied.
know.
I'm pretty sure they just mix it all together.
What?
All
But
right.
that's one flavor though. Like when you mix things together, it becomes a new flavor.
Pass it to me, Josh.
Get this one to you.
I love
it
cotton
feels
candy.
good.
I love cotton candy.
I love cotton candy, but I'm not sure I can qualify it as a candy, even though candy's in the name.
I love cotton candy.
So
that's,
good.
That's phenomenal. I love the way it melts and then becomes a hard object.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them about the raccoon and cry.
Oh yeah, you showed me this video. So apparently raccoons wash their food before they eat it. Had no idea.
You're smart.
And this raccoon
Smart
got a
organization.
hold of cotton candy.
Oh,
And
yes.
he went to go wash it. And obviously when you get cotton candy wet, it melts and disappears. So he puts it in and it like melts immediately. And then he's like looking around for it because he can't find it. And it's like the saddest thing ever.
because he's got like a little wash station. Like he's on a roll, you know? And he turns, puts it in the water, looks away, and then like goes to... His hands are going through the water and it's running through his little raccoon fingers.
I like it.
You should.
I think I've seen
You're
it.
a monster
I've
if you
seen it.
like it. It's actually really sad.
It is really sad.
It's a very funny video.
It is hilarious.
Okay.
That is a good number 5, my dear.
It is.
She said number 1.
Oh,
No,
is
it's
that your
not-
number 1? You
No,
count
this is
down?
my number 5.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
number
your-
1, because 1's the best, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 1. So 1 is cotton candy.
Wow.
The number 1 candy. Wow.
I think number 2 is gonna be very like nostalgic for me because I ate it as a kid like all the time. So it is this fruity lunch bag.
Oh, get
Okay,
up
and it has like
show
a
it to the camera.
gummy
That's perfect.
pizza. It has a gummy hot dog, gummy like Krabby Patties, and then the fries, and then like the Coca-Cola gummy candy. I love this. Okay, whenever my mom would go to Winco, which is like a grocery store, they would sell them, and I would always get it. I'd always ask my mom to get it for me, and she would. So it's kind of a nostalgic thing. So, you guys
I gotta
gonna-
say that those are also one of Aspen's favorites.
see?
Is cotton candy one of your favorites?
Yeah.
Do we even need either? Like, we only need
No.
one of these guys. It's like the same person.
I'm not trying any of that. I'm sorry.
You're not
I've
gonna
had
try
it.
eat
You're
fruit?
not gonna
I've had
try
it.
it?
I've had it.
No,
I've been
Look.
forced to eat it.
You have to eat the cola then.
No.
Because you don't like it.
All right. Oh
I
my
will
gosh.
say that the sour like French fries are like my least favorite. You know, out of them.
I want a slice of pizza.
You want a slice of pizza? Oh, the pizza's always my favorite thing. I love it because it comes in like a little pack like this. You get
It's
to like
very adorable.
open it up,
Just like a pizza.
and they're actually like little slices, and I love it so much. Like, see, look, it's so cute.
It tastes amazing. Just like pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You know, these have such a distinct texture. It's the Krabby Patties that you'd eat at school.
Mm-hmm.
Those are on Aspen's top 5. It's the Krabby Patties.
Yeah, I love the
I like
crab
the same
patties.
thing.
They're the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a bad gummy.
Then, this is hard because I don't know. I don't know. Probably my next one would be. Oh, it's so hard. Probably gumballs. I love gumballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one is
Those are good.
yeah. And I like all gumballs, like the traditional like bubblegum flavor. I like any flavor. These ones were Hawaiian tropical fruit, which sounds really good because there's banana, pineapple, lime, mango, and coconut. The coconut gumball actually tastes really a lot like coconut, and I'm surprised. It's really good. So I love gum in general, though. So pretty much any gum, but I like the like Hubba Bubba, the Double Bubble, all that kind of stuff. So, you guys want a flavor?
I'm fine.
I'm okay.
You're okay.
I don't want to be chewing
Alright.
for an hour.
That's probably true. Well, I mean, they don't last for very long, so you spit it out.
I feel like there's a distinct separation between candy gum and other purpose gum. Is that like a thing?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad. That's all there is to say on the subject.
And then I'd probably say
Are you going to freshen your breath with sugar?
Only xylitol.
I'd have to probably say this one. The
Number 4.
Ghirardelli milk chocolate sea salt caramel.
Gascoigne.
Super good because it's a liquid caramel, okay?
Luscious filling.
It is, yes, luscious
You want
filling.
to split one?
I'm going to make you eat a whole one.
A whole one? Jeez.
Because you
They're-
don't deserve it.
They're not that big.
Eat that
But-
bad boy.
They are so good. I
Oh.
love these. Have you guys been to Ghirardelli Square in San Francisco? I went there on a trip. It was a school trip, and my teacher loves Ghirardelli, and they pass out free samples. He's gotten kicked out because he kept making rounds and eating all the chocolate. And they asked him to leave because he was taking too many free samples. Because he like loves it. And he goes there every time. So it was just, that's what it made me think of.
The chocolate was pretty good.
But
It's a good chocolate.
it's a good chocolate. I like it.
It's a little too sweet almost. For being a sea salt caramel, you'd think it'd be more balanced.
More salty.
Needs more of the sea.
I think there are some that have like chunks of sea salt.
I feel like that'd make it better.
I think so too.
So that's your number 4. What's your number 5? Your worst of your
Okay.
top 5.
I have to do 2. Because I can't, I'm sorry.
Is it the
I
Mike and
cannot
Ike's and the Blow Pops?
limit it to 5. Because it's these 2.
Oh.
Oh, that makes a bunch of crunch?
Bunch of Crunch and Junior Mints.
I like the Junior
But
Mints.
I mean, I'll eat them, but I love them to stick them in the refrigerator, so they're like cold, and they're a little bit more and like the whatever the mint
The mint, the toothpaste.
The
thing
mint
is a little more firm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them when they get like warm and they're like melty. They're kind of gross that way. So I put them in the refrigerator and I eat them for a little bit, and then once they start to warm up, I put them back in the refrigerator. So, and then Bunch of Crunch, because this was my movie theater candy. And I used to get it as a kid, and then I forgot about it, and my younger brother would always get these. And I remember asking him for some, because I was like, what are these? And he'd give me a few, and I realized how much I love them, so I ate his box of candy.
A monster.
Well, yeah. And so I love Bunch of Crunch. I like Bunch of Crunch more than like the Crunch bars, even though they're pretty much the same. They're just in this. So
I feel like Bunch of Crunch have to just be the stuff that gets sloughed off of a Crunch bar, right?
Sure.
I want to try these bad boys.
sorry, I gotta open them up.
These were one of my favorites when I was a kid. For some reason, when you're a kid, certain things really appeal to you, and I really liked Bunch of Crunch.
I've never had it.
Oh,
Really?
how interesting.
Because I hate crunch. Why would I ever want to get
Well, why do you don't like crunchy? You don't like Rice Krispie? Is that the
Oh, I
problem?
love Rice Krispies. It has nothing to do with crunch.
It is. It's like little Rice Krispies in there.
Rice Krispie treats?
I mean, it's not like a marshmallow Rice
yeah,
Krispie
exactly.
treat,
Well, there you go.
but it has like the crispiness, the crispy bits.
You know what? No, I don't think I do like Rice Krispies by themselves. I like Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles.
Oh yeah,
Just
that's
give me
beautiful.
Just take.
one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I was hoping to just
Pass
get like
me
one or
this.
two.
You got a handful.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
because
can't,
they're
I
like
can't do
little.
it. I see how big they are.
They're good.
Yeah, those are good.
How are the turntables?
Why do they taste minty?
I know. I was just thinking that.
Yeah,
They're like Andy's Mints Crunch Bar things.
they're not supposed to taste minty.
Do you think it's because they were
That's why they're good.
in proximity to the Junior Mints?
I don't know. No, because when we came home, I immediately put the Junior Mints into the refrigerator.
That is so weird. They do taste super minty. But it's
Yeah.
like Andy's Mint minty.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
Yummy, yummy, yummy,
Well,
yummy.
now I'm kind of sad because I don't like them because they're minty like that.
Well, I guess Chris can keep them then.
And then Junior Mints. They're not cold anymore because they've been sitting here for like an hour and a half. But
I kind of hate Junior Mints.
What?
I really am not a big fan.
So good.
I like Junior Mints.
It reminds me of toothpaste.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't like
Pretty
that.
great.
No fun at all. No fun at all. Should we have you give us Aspens, or should I go?
Sure.
Just go in order.
I'll do Aspens.
All right, tell us. So what we got here so far is Grace's number 5 was
Cotton
Junior Mints
candy.
/ Bunch of Crunch.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Your number 4 was Girdly.
Yeah.
Number 3 was the Double Bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 was the E-Fruity.
Mm-hmm.
Food candy. And then the number 1 on top was cotton candy, huh?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Nice. All right. So
You look embarrassed. Ashamed, perhaps.
no, she has very interesting tastes.
Interesting.
The first one on the list is Crybabies.
Where are you?
I think they're right here.
Give them to me.
Throw everything. Oh my gosh, what are those?
These are actually pretty dang good.
They're the
Are they
baby's
sour?
tears.
They are very sour.
Oh gosh, I'm not
All
gonna
right,
like these.
here we go.
Yeah, you are.
Has 5 flavors. I don't like the way you ate that. You ate that like it was a ghost pepper.
Refreshing. Just yummy. Just
That's
delicious. All around.
That's not nearly as sour as I thought it would be.
It's a great candy. No, it's... I remember them being more sour. That was a great candy. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, those are so awful.
They flood your
Oh,
mouth
gosh.
with saliva in response to the sour.
The next one that she has are those orange chocolate slices.
Oh, like Christmas.
The ones you like smack. Oh, those are super good.
So in the Cowtails box, she had to open it and have some, but
She had to.
I always get these at
Must be
Christmas.
done. I know, they're like a Christmas tradition. Mm-hmm. Apparently for everyone's family ever. Oh, I love these. You know, they're just so nostalgic. Mm-hmm. They don't even need to taste good. Wow.
it tastes really good.
What a distinct, like, profile, you know?
She gets the good ones too. Not the Ovation ones or whatever.
Where'd she get hers?
World Market.
That's wise.
That's where we got most of the candy.
Mm.
Okay, I hate this one. So she loves this 3-colored coconut.
I mean, that can't be bad.
I think I've had those a long time ago.
It's like Neapolitan.
Maybe.
Or as many say, Napoleon.
Yeah. Remember being a kid calling it Napoleon ice cream.
It is a baffling word to a child. You see Neapolitan, you're just lost.
I don't know how she eats
completely.
these because I can't even open it. Do we have a sharp utensil?
No, you should have brought your box cutter.
I should have.
Here, you want to try to open it?
She knows how.
So while you do that, I'll name off the next candy.
Or explain what the heck is it? Literally
It's just coconut. It is just coconut.
Does it have flavoring,
There we
or is
go.
it
Maybe.
just colorful?
Oh, good job.
All right, you take some. Oh, it looks like just
Is
coconut.
it flavors?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm scared.
You would think so.
Okay.
It has the texture of a tongue. Here you go, sir. Okay. That's definitely chocolatey.
I think the pink has a little bit of a strawberry flavor.
Thrown with a derision.
You know, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not like my favorite thing either. And I love coconut.
Well, I split this out so bad.
What? It's not that bad.
It's pretty bad.
But you like coconut, right? But you don't like this?
Some dissonance here.
It's like, this is just coconut chewed up by a toddler and then spit into a wrapper. Like, that's what it is.
It really does taste like something, like I was eating coconut and I decided to save it for later and spit it into a towel.
Mm-hmm. All right, great.
I like that. I'm sweet on that.
Okay. Bottle caps.
Sour.
You're sour on the coconut or the bottle caps?
The bottle caps. But you know,
It's
I don't
so
remember.
long.
I don't
It's been
remember
so
eating them.
long.
It's been a long time.
They're just like hard.
I remember
sweet
I
things.
only like the cola ones though. I don't like the orange or the
I like
purple.
mixing it up. Choked on
Yeah,
coconut.
because there's root beer, there's cherry, and cola, and I think those are the ones I like.
So is the idea
Sweet. Very sweet. I love these.
really? They're just a hard candy that's kind of chalky
They're not
and
hard.
powdery. They're soft.
Well, if you have good teeth. It's like a cooling sensation.
It's like a Smartie.
It's like you really are drinking soda.
Wow. Am I drinking soda or am I eating bottle caps? I can't tell. Those are good.
Yeah, those are really good.
I take it back. Sweet.
Whoppers.
Where do these place on our top 5?
I don't know. She didn't rank them. I didn't rank mine either.
You're a fool. Things need order. Get it over with, huh?
It's so bad. I hate that.
My brother doesn't like these because my mom used these for like a Christmas scavenger hunt, And she called them reindeer poop.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
And my brother will never eat them again because of that.
Neither will I.
They do look like reindeer poop. We'll just put the reindeer poop somewhere else. Oh gosh.
Nice. No, keep it. It's fine. It looks nice. Those are her 5.
Wow. Those are her favorite candies of all time?
I think so, but like, she didn't put cotton candy or the gummies or the Krabby Patties on the top 5. Or she loves Sixlets.
I hate Sixlets.
She loves Bit-O Honey, strawberry bonbons,
Yep.
Keeps,
Church candy.
She loves
Razzles, and then what was the other one? I mean, she did get other candy, I think, that was on her list at all, but it's here somewhere.
So she doesn't like chocolate though.
Just the orange chocolate.
So it seems.
Just the orange chocolate. Yeah, I guess she's not here. I'll just say her least favorite candy that you can think of, right?
Give it to
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. She hates Milky Ways. She hates anything peppermint. She hates Reese's Pieces. She hates Circus Peanuts. And she hates Necco wafers.
Necco wafers are awful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Necco
are.
wafers are only for decoration of gingerbread houses.
Yeah.
What does she have against? Well, there was one in there where I was like, what?
Peppermint.
Again. Pepper.
Anything peppermint?
I feel like she doesn't like anything peppermint. That wasn't what I was thinking though.
She doesn't
Reese's
like the
Pieces?
Reese's
Reese's
Pieces.
Pieces. What do you guys have against Reese's Pieces?
They're gross.
They're not
No,
good.
they're not. They're fine.
No.
It's the same thing with this coconut stuff. It's like someone chewed up peanut butter.
What? The peanut butter is already like buttery. What are you talking about? I don't know. I like peanut butter.
I feel like there's another candy that's like really. And you like, those. It's not really a candy. There's too much work that goes into it to be a candy. But it's those like Japanese boxes where you make the candy with the powder and stuff and the water.
Oh.
Those are so good.
Really?
Those are so good.
I know that Aspen likes them.
She loves them.
I've never had. We need to try that.
That sounds
You would love it.
Yeah, I probably really would. It sounds like something I would like.
It's
But
like
I
a-
don't
You
think
make
I've ever done
little
it.
hamburgers and cola and French fries, or you make ice cream cones.
That's amazing. Where do you get those?
World Market
World Market. We're
or
going back.
Save Mart.
Here we come.
Save
Or
Mart has
Save
them
Mart.
too.
All
This
right.
episode's sponsored by.
They make
Walmart.
She likes getting the candy sushi ones.
Nice.
It's great.
It sounds like a slime combined with candy.
That's right.
I think the most impressive one is the ramen bowl one.
Oh, I bet.
You have a powder, or I think it's a powder. So like you get the little bowl, you put the candy liquid in, which is just like cola soda flavored stuff,
Yeah.
and then you put this liquid in, and in the soda it turns into a solid noodle.
What?
It's insane.
It just forms noodles.
It's like microscopic noodles. It's amazing.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Okay.
It's very impressive.
We should. Why didn't you bring one of those? You could have blown my mind. You could have
I
made
know.
noodles in
I
front
was
of me.
thinking about it, but
You hate the show, so no, that's amazing.
yeah, they're really good.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, those are her. So if you want to go, or
I'll do mine, and I ordered mine, but only because it's the right thing to do.
sure.
My number 5. Okay, let me think. I got to count down. So I got this at the top. I got that, then that. Look around. Where did these lion bars come from, by the way? Is that a you thing?
That's me thing.
Interesting. Ooh,
You starting with your least favorite of your top 5 or your favorite?
yeah. I'm trying to decide which one is my least favorite. Okay, I think the poison itself.
You sit down.
Ricin. I need to get an overview. I'm an eagle.
Don't.
Okay, here you go.
So this
Take
is
these
your
babies.
Oh,
this is your 1.
They will break your jaw. No, this is my number 5. Starting from the bottom. These are amazing. Ricin. I won't eat one because then I won't be able to talk for like 10 minutes after I eat it because it just stays in your mouth. But they're phenomenal. Dark chocolate. Really hard caramel. It's like 3 different candies at once. Okay? First, it's a hard caramel and the chocolate melts off of it. Then it's like a decadent, soft caramel that just like stays in your mouth and it's amazing. But it doesn't stick to your teeth after it's soft. It's just so good. I mean, I have I've eaten bags of these. Just all the way through. One day. I love them. And they're also something I share with my mom. She loves ricin. So they're an easy number 5. I love them. The next thing for me would have to be Sour Patch Kids. I feel like you hate Sour Patch Kids, right? You just said that to me? Alright.
Hate is a strong word. I think they're just not good.
I think they're wonderful. And it's specifically because of their chew. They have a phenomenal chew
And
to them.
apparently these are the tropical ones.
Yeah, I didn't want the tropical
Why
ones.
put it in a box if you're just going to put it in a bag?
I know,
That is
they
why
make
they're
it
low.
into a bag.
It is awful of them.
I'm gonna try these white ones.
I know. It could be pineapple, perhaps.
I like pina colada.
But I love Sour Patch Kids. I don't like the people that say they like Sour Patch Kids, and then they just get the watermelon. It's a sin. Half of what makes these good is just like the variety of flavors. You're sick of grape? Okay, I'll just eat pina colada. You're sick of that? That's fine. I have mango. I love...
I'll pina colada.
Don't you dare leave my colada alone. But they're an easy number 4. And only surpassed by a slight margin by the Three Musketeers. The world's most hated candy bar, I think. Grace, can you hold my mic to my face for me really quick?
Yes.
As I open this delightful little treat. But this is the thing. A Three Musketeers bar is a similar situation to not a Kit Kat, but to a Twix. There are only 2 ingredients in a Three Musketeers bar.
Let me guess, you roll it up into a ball.
No. You gotta get a part off like that. And what you do is you take off the chocolate.
You're insane.
You eat it. How good. And you continue to unwrap it.
And again, I married a monster, okay?
What's your problem?
No, you're gonna see. You'll see the truth. You have naked nougat. It's amazing.
This feels so disgusting in my hands.
Hey, where's my naked nougat, huh?
And I need some of this. I need some of the chocolate separately. And you gotta admit, it's really good. Let me unwrap your nougat for you, babe.
Okay. Thank you, honey.
It's phenomenal. And see how it just comes off in chunks? It's because it's meant to. Okay?
No, it's not.
This is how it's meant to be eaten. I don't care what anyone says.
Three Musketeers, more like the 3 brain cells that you have.
You're a monster. If you can eat this naked nougat and not love it, there's something wrong with you. I'm eating my nougat.
Here, it's like you can
I'm done.
form it into like a cube.
Yeah, Chris, if it makes you feel better, I can put it into a shape for you.
Make it a star.
There we go.
Make it a little choo-choo train. Little baby brain can enjoy it then.
This is like akin to when you bake cookies, you just have the butter and sugar first, and then you just like scoop that up and you eat
It
it.
is nothing like that.
Now, I gotta say, that is better than what I just ate.
Yeah, this is
You're
not
an
very
idiot.
good, honey. I don't know why you like this.
It is so... What are you doing licking it? It's all wet in your
It's
hand.
not, I
What have
didn't
you
lick
done?
it. I did not lick
looks like
it.
you just put it in your mouth and put it
That's
back
just what
I
it
took a
looks
bite
like
of it.
naturally.
No, the naked nougat
I do
looks
not want
great.
this.
You're a fool. Look, try it at home. See for yourselves. Join the light side, okay? It is so good.
You
Swishing
are...
your mouth out.
Yeah, with Waterloo.
You know, my mom does the same thing, weirdly enough. It is it may be a disease, but it's spreading.
You know?
It's phenomenal. But
The disease of getting bad taste out of your mouth.
you're an idiot.
You're outnumbered here. Me and Chris both thought that was pretty gross.
You know, the Allies were outnumbered for a little while. Until they really weren't, but still. Here we go.
All right, what's your number 1?
My number 2.
Oh, your number 2.
Calm down, Chris. Just because you're in hell doesn't mean it's about to end. Number 2. Mike and Ike's
Chicken to the mic.
Mega Mix. I like the sour ones more, I think, but
Yeah, why'd you get this one?
these are the ones I had. For some reason, I felt bad putting 2 sour candies. I realize now that I was a fool.
I know, because you had the sour Mike and Ike's in your hand, and then you put them back, and I didn't understand why.
Sour ones are better. But there's no such thing as a bad Mike and Ike. They're all amazing.
What about the hot Mike and Ike's?
I'd still eat them. I love these.
I forget how good Mike and Ike's are.
It's too many.
They're easily my favorite movie candy. If I go to the movies, every single time, it's Mike and Ike's, baby. And you know this because we used to go to the movies together quite a bit. Every time Mike and Ike's. I love them. They have never done me wrong. They're always amazing. But if you don't like them, you're insane. You know,
This tastes like the smell of a urinal cake.
That's a good thing, okay? No one can lie to me and say they haven't wanted to eat a urinal cake before it was peed on. I'm just saying. However, the number one candy is 100 grand. I love 100 grand. They're the best thing ever made. Let's listen to them open. That's the crowds loving them inside.
You're ridiculous.
Here's your turd.
Thank you. They do look like turds, though.
A turd that is passed after a meal with corn.
Is there a third one in there?
Oh, I've got a whole other bar. These are easily my favorite candy. Not just nostalgic. You know, I had them a lot growing up. But they're just pure caramel and crunch. And they're amazing. I love them so much. How do you guys feel about them?
I like 100 grand. It's not my favorite, but I like it.
If I could only have one candy for the rest of my life, it'd be 100 grand. I just never get tired of them. And I love them.
In the words from Hall & Oates, I can't go for that.
You're an idiot.
I just can't do it.
You're a
There's
fool.
the other half if you want.
Give it to me. I want my candy. You don't deserve it. You're a dirty little man. Okay? You don't like the naked nougat. You don't appreciate the Sour Patch Kids. You don't like the Mike and Ike's. And you don't appreciate the best candy ever made.
No, I do not.
I don't know what crap you like. You probably like freaking ginger.
Well, yeah. Look at this. He's got a little bag of
I got
ginger.
multiple bags.
What is that?
Was what?
Your disgusting ginger candy.
So that's not on my top 5. I
Okay.
just brought them because I also wanted them. I also have. This was just for me, but little Gin crystals.
Little pig man.
Yeah.
Looks like you. You take your picture.
Yeah, it does. They look good. They're just like. They probably are in my top 5 somewhere. If I had to rank them, you know, because I just pop them in. They make your breath smell nice, and they last a long time.
Debatable.
It's very good. I like how spicy they can get.
It's like an oven in your mouth.
Another honorable mention are the Newman's Ginger Mints. Those are really good.
You're just a gingery man.
I am.
Hello.
How does this work?
Who knows?
Maybe I should stand for a little bit.
That's right. Oh, I'll hold you.
Thank you. Let's see.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Let's see. Let's start with Pez. What flavor do you guys want?
Lemon.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll share lemon with her.
that's right. Lemon is the best.
It is
Correct.
the best.
Almost as good as naked nougat.
You can have my naked nougat.
Give it to me.
They're just amazing.
That's like such crunch.
They're so good.
They are good.
I don't know how anyone can not like them. I just like eating them from here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just stack 4 of them in my fingers.
Oh.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Pez have a special taste. They are phenomenal.
I want to get the candy close to me so I can sit down.
Oh, you just revealed everything to me.
Yeah. What else did I get? Is that everything? Or maybe. Oh, well.
Interesting.
I don't know if that was 5, but
Somewhere around there.
somewhere.
It's attacking you. Excuse me.
Let's see. But you guys like Pez?
I love Pez.
I love Pez.
Okay, good. Let's go.
I had a Darth Vader Pez dispenser and it was awesome.
Cowtail. The undefeated legend.
I love cowtails.
They're so good.
I like cowtails too. My mom loves them.
They were my favorite candy as a kid.
One for each of us.
Aww.
Thank you.
I was gonna buy some, but I couldn't find any other than like a giant bag of them.
Gotta go Reese's, baby.
I love cowtails.
Mm-hmm.
They're easily one of my favorite candies.
You know, when I was little, I
not
thought
be
they
my
were
favorite.
real cowtails that they like somehow candied.
They are.
Isn't that what they are? But you know, every cowtail that is not the
Tells a
original
story.
cowtail is horrible. Have you ever had them?
Like the chocolate ones.
Or the strawberry
It
ones?
Awful.
was
They are disgusting.
it wasn't just strawberry, it was like a strawberry milkshake. We got it at the gas station when we were traveling one time.
It was sickening.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are evil. Pure evil.
I agree.
Bad tails.
Those are the bad cows.
Let's go Fun Dip next. I love Fun Dip. It's nostalgic for me. Here, you guys want it? Raz Apple Magic Dip or Cherry Yum Diddly Dip?
Blue one.
What's blue flavor?
These are
This
just,
brings me back to elementary school.
right?
Man.
I'm in Los Molinos.
Being
I go to
bullied.
the New Way Market, and they only sell the singles here in present day. They used to be like a quadruple pack where it had 4 of these and 4 dipping packets.
That's how I remember it. Dip
So
it.
good.
Dip it. Oh my gosh. What do you
And then
do?
you snort the rest.
You put the rest in your eyeballs?
It's
Here,
so
honey,
good.
You want some?
Yeah, give me some of that.
There you go.
It's like it's a perfect little treat. I remember
It's funny.
I did a Scarface thing when I was a kid, where I would open all 4 of them, dump it on the ground, and just put my face in it.
On the ground?
Or on a table. It was on a table.
I like it more on the ground.
Yeah, me too.
I imagine you like stumbling out of the store like you can't even wait on the sidewalk where the door opens. Oh my god.
Pretty close to that.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was so good.
I like Fun Dip. I remember just being frustrated that I either didn't have enough bar left or I didn't have enough powder.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, because like, do you like take a bite of the stick every time you dip it in?
Mm-hmm.
See, I dip it in and I suck the powder off, and I do it until the powder's gone, and then I eat the stick later.
Interesting.
Until it's like a shiv.
So I'll eat the candy, and then this is just like if a pixie stick was easy to eat. It's just a giant it's a wide pixie stick.
Dude, did you ever have the pixie sticks that are like as thick as your pinky?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those things are amazing.
Was it
They're
like the plastic with like the stripes?
They're like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
They have enough sugar in them to like power the space station. Oh, I loved those.
So good.
What a great thing. Good,
Did
good
you
memory.
ever go to like the candy stores that had like the plastic tubes that were like you could get them in like different sizes, and then they had the big like circle and you could like push them in.
Remember those Wonka whips?
Why would they sell these? Yeah.
You remember those?
Yeah, they were a straight up whip.
Yeah, but like
candy.
giant, like a meter long.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You actually would hit people with them. Like, you didn't even eat them.
Or one thing I remember seeing at a candy store, I wish I got it, was a giant Pez. Like a 3-foot tall thing of Pez.
Yeah, I've
Like-
seen those.
They were thick
That's
Pez.
like a soap bar.
Yeah, like a Duke's Cannon soap bar.
That's amazing. That would be awesome.
Yes, I agree.
The dreams we had.
Okay,
I'm very curious about this.
you're gonna like this. I believe you're really gonna like this, and if you don't, I'll understand.
What is it?
Oh, look at you.
It's a Leon bar, a lion.
Leon. Amicia's dog.
Jocko.
Jocko.
Yeah, there's one over there behind the cowtails if you want to share with your spouse.
I will. I love doing
Does
that.
it
look-
say
just
what
look at
it
this thing.
is?
Okay, looks like a...
This looks like something you would eat.
Yeah. Oh, you're having a really tough time opening that, huh?
Oh, I didn't very well.
Oh
What
my
you
gosh.
have here
It's a little scary.
is a Crunch mixed with a Twix mixed with a Kit Kat.
You can have the first bite.
That is all the texture you need. It's all the flavor you need. It's so good.
Wow. That is like trying to get into my top 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like $100 grand, but it has a pretzel inside of it,
Exactly.
and the
It
pretzel
has
is
the
the size of your
nougat that
thumb.
you desire.
It's not naked,
It's not naked.
but it's really good.
Yeah, it's like a nice wafer.
I've never heard of these. Where do you buy them?
World Market.
World Market.
First
Dope.
time I was ever introduced to these was a French foreign exchange student when I was like 10 years old. He brought them from France.
France. Wow, those are good. I do
They're
like
pretty
it.
good. Yeah.
The pretzel is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Whatever it is.
What a blessing that was. That was a
Yeah.
really good one.
All right. Thank you. I think that's all of them.
Is that all of them?
I brought... Oh. I do have the root beer barrels over there. I got 3 of them.
I think they're underneath the ginger.
Got 3 individual barrels. We'll just pass this one around. Here's 1. Here's 2. I mean, we've had barrels, though. We definitely know what they are. I like barrels.
They're very good.
They are good.
I do have the sixlets that Aspen likes, those little beads.
I've never had these. I want to try them. Are they chocolate?
Yes.
Oh, they're like M&Ms.
Sure.
Kind of.
What makes them different from M&Ms?
They're called sixlets. Or sixlets, as I say on accident most of the time.
They're like if M&Ms were an Easter candy.
That's a good way of putting it.
That's how I feel.
I like that.
I've had them. I don't want to eat them.
I don't like
Let's
those
see.
at all.
What else do we do? Oh, butterscotch and gingins if you want to try a gingin.
I want to keep my taste buds.
Okay.
That's right.
And butterscotch? You guys want butterscotch?
Sure. I'll have a butterscotch. Yeah, I do like gingins. They hurt me. I'm too weak for them. Discs. Whoa, hello.
Did you just bite them?
I
Oh
didn't
my
know
gosh,
you were
what
a
is
hard,
wrong
hard
with
candy
you?
chewer.
So are you, Josh.
Yeah, but I give it some time. I don't just end its life immediately. It's
You're
alive.
meant to like suck on for like a while, not to just bite them.
It's because we're in a podcast, that's all. I want to get in and out of my mouth as fast as possible.
That's good.
Butterscotch is always good.
Now, what's the worst candy ever?
The worst candy ever.
Or should we do the honorable mentions? Did
Oh
either
yeah,
of you do
because we
that?
have a few honorable mentions here too.
Oh yeah, go for those, Gracie.
So like mentioned earlier, Skittles, but not the original Skittles. Any other flavor, tropical, the berry, these smoothie ones, love those. Heath bars. Both me and Josh love Heath bars. Super good. Josh likes Baby Ruth's. Gross.
They're good. Okay, I'd say everyone try a little bit of Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruths are good. I had one last night.
Oh, don't fall. You're forced to try some, okay?
Okay,
I will continue
whatever.
on about what our honorable mentions are.
No.
But you have to try the Baby Ruth.
I will try a little bit.
You get a whole mini bar worth. I really like them. They almost made it in my top 5. I really like them, but it's been so long since I've had them. I didn't feel comfortable putting them in.
Two peanut buttery.
Gosh darn it, Grace. Nothing. These are an honorable mention Grace and I share. Blow Pops.
Super good.
Blow Pops are awesome.
Remind me.
They're like a lollipop, but it has gum inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, those are great.
They're amazing. They are the best way to get gum Best way to get candy gum, in my opinion.
Then I think this is mine because you don't really like these.
I don't like
Lifesavers.
The Lifesaver gummies, super good. I love those.
Trash.
They're beautiful.
I think those are the
And
end of
then
our
the Good
honorable
and Plenties.
mentions. The good and plenties. Those are us thing.
Yeah.
I have Tootsie Rolls. And then we named a lot of these. Circus Peanuts, Smarties, A&W. Pez was in the honorable mentions also. And the top 5. So
You're really thinking about
and I was really thinking about Pez. Let's see. Aspens. Sixlets. Oh, wait, I already said this. Never mind. Forgive me.
It hurts me that she put Sicklets on there. Sicklets are really bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can just go into worst candies.
As a preface to this, it's hard to make a bad candy.
I beg to differ.
I feel like most candies are pretty good. Like, even my sours, would I say they're horrible? I feel like most of the really horrible candies are versions of a candy that's not that bad, but they're like offshoots.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would say probably the worst candy I've ever had was probably that strawberry milkshake cowtail. It was truly, truly disgusting.
Inedible.
It was pretty bad.
It was, I couldn't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I finish.
Well, yeah, just like that Three Musketeer
You're an idiot.
and that $100,000. More like 100 tears.
I hate you so much. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
I'm filled with so much rage. All I can think is that you're the worst candy. You're the least sweet thing to come across my path for so many years. I hate you. All right, Grace, what's your least favorite candy? Your opinion actually matters. So maybe
You
I
got
can hear
5
from
or you got 1? How many least favorites do you have?
Oh gosh.
And Twizzlers
They're-
would be on there for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Twizzlers are
good.
actually poison.
I'd probably say like in
Nips.
general anything that has like lots of peanut butter or not peanut butter but like peanuts in it. So like
Baby
the Baby
Ruth.
Ruth, like the other one that was covered in peanuts that we talked about earlier.
Payday.
Payday. I would hate those.
Stop it.
Hate those. And then I really, really hate dots and like the jitterbug things. Those things
Juju
are,
fruits.
or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're something like that. But
Yeah.
they're just so gross.
Mhm.
I hate dots. Dots are only used for decorating gingerbread houses. Gross.
Eat away. Yeah.
So those are probably my like. Those are pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I agree with that. They're horrible. Juju fruits are awful.
That's what they're called. I call them jitterbugs or whatever.
Jitterbugs. And then, I think, like I said, Twizzlers are just so bad. I hate Twizzlers. Although I will say, the Twizzlers that you like rip apart,
Those are the best.
those are pretty good.
Twizzlers. The peel apart ones. They're like ropes.
They're like a completely different
Aren't
texture.
they all like ropes?
One is actually like eating a real rope, and one of them is like, kind of gummy and good.
It's just like wrapped around itself.
Josh,
yeah.
when we have kids, I'm gonna indoctrinate them into Twizzlers, and they're gonna hate red vines.
You have to leave this
I'm
one.
gonna beat them with Twizzlers so they hate them.
Oh my gosh.
They're just whips. They're awful. All right, what are some of your least favorites, my friend? Oh, what about Aspen? I want to know what Aspen's least favorite. She's probably gonna say.
I said them, but I'll say them again. You weren't paying attention.
I heard you. I heard you.
Milky Way,
Oh yeah,
Peppermint Things, Reese's Pieces, Circus Peanuts, and Necco Wafers.
she is half right.
Almost.
How can you hate Circus Peanuts?
Some people just
Most of
most
the world
people hate them.
Yeah, I was like,
But
most
they're
people
such like a
hate
nostalgic thing.
circus peanuts. I remember when I was at my job out of high school, and I bought circus peanuts, and they like everyone just like horribly made fun of
Yeah.
me. Just like they were so mean to me because I ate circus peanuts.
I feel like Circus Peanuts are a respectable position because they're unique. At least they're not like a Mr. Goodbar. Or
Oh
Milky
my
Way.
gosh. Leave the Mr. Goodbar alone, okay?
He's not good. He's a Mr. Bad Bar.
Apparently Hawaii likes them. When we
Yeah.
were in Hawaii, we went to the store, and there was literally like only one good Mr. Goodbar left in the whole store.
It's probably from the original stock that was sent to them in like 1940.
Oh my gosh.
What are your least favorite bars / candies?
Black licorice.
Understandable.
Gummy food of any variety. So like the gummy like Krabby Patties or your little lunchbox over there.
There's my little lunchbox.
You find them to be offensive.
Yeah. Marshmallow Santa Claus.
Just all your favorites.
I know.
Candy corn.
Yep.
Dots. Mary Jane's. The root beer gummies. And then by far the worst thing I've ever had was tomato chocolate.
What?
Ew.
Or like some sort of tomato chew.
That's awful.
As soon as it touched my tongue, my jaw locked. And like I couldn't. It was just. It hurts right now just thinking about it.
Pure protest. I am so
terrible.
sorry for you.
It was the worst thing I've ever had. Like when you think about it, you'd be like, oh, it's probably like ketchup candy.
That made it so much worse immediately.
No, it's
Yeah.
watery and
Ew. It's so
it's Japanese,
gross.
of course.
Yeah.
Is that
Of
even
course.
candy at that point?
Yeah, it's a Japanese candy.
Well,
They have just soda candy, which is just like sparkling water candy. So,
Yes. Some weird Japanese candy.
Yeah.
which I kind of want to talk about foreign candies.
Like,
Like I love the mango pops with tahini.
those are phenomenal.
Those are amazing.
I love those things.
You buy like 100 of them for like $1 from Amazon.
That's right. I like those. I think
Or
those are
the
good.
Baby Lucas.
I don't know what these baby Lucas are. I feel like they're a small person.
Yeah, they kind of are.
Oh no.
I think they're called Baby Lucas.
I have to ask because I remember when I was in elementary school, I had this girl that was
Yeah.
Latina, and she.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
Oh yeah.
She was like, she's like, I brought some candy from like.
Oh yeah.
So good.
And like you shoot it through and it comes out like hair off of a person's head and you eat it off.
Dandruff.
I don't think I've
Little
ever
worms.
had those. I don't think I've ever seen those.
Oh, they're good.
It's like mango,
It's like chamoy.
yeah. It's like flavored tahini.
Oh.
It's like fruity but has tahini and it squeezes through these little holes. Oh gosh.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
So good.
I'm thinking of a different one.
Are you?
Yeah, it has like a plunger, like a push-up. You remember the push-ups?
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's got a plunger, and there's these like little dots, like a salt shaker.
Yeah,
at
I
the
see
top.
him right here.
And it's like a kid's head, and it's his hair. And you push it off and you eat his hair.
So odd.
Yeah, Baby Lucas.
I agree with that.
So good.
But back to my story, because I never knew what they were, but they were so gross. She it was this they're like Hispanic candy, and they came on a spoon,
Yes.
Mhm.
and you sit. Oh my gosh, she gave it to me, and I thought it was gonna be good, and it was the nastiest thing I'd ever tasted in my life. I hated those. I don't know what they are. I've never wanted to get them again. But she was
What
like,
is it
they were
again?
so good.
It's literally a white spoon,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and it has like a chamoy, like
Yeah.
a mango tahini paste, essentially,
So
and you
good.
just lick it off. It's really good.
Mhm.
But it's more on the tahini side of that equation than all of the
mango.
other things we talked about.
I
It's
was in
good.
elementary school, so I might try it again and see it. But I just remember absolutely hating it. I thought it was so gross.
They're interesting, but they're also kind of gross if you don't persevere. Because I feel like the mango is underneath the layer.
Mhm.
Of,
The sweetness is underneath the salty savoriness.
yeah, you kind of got to get through it.
Oh. Yeah, see, I only took one
Yeah,
lick,
no, you
and I
have
was
to-
like, ugh.
One lick is bad.
Yeah, it was awful. I felt really bad.
It's like
Because she
those,
loved them.
Those tahini outshine bars I brought one time.
Those are so
Those
good.
are so good.
So good.
Amazing.
We brought those to our friends one time, and they did not like them.
Disgusting
Good.
people.
More for you guys.
No longer our friends.
They are too.
They're not. Okay. I can't really think of another candy I really hate. I mean,
I bet I could.
you're just a hateful man.
I was thinking of one like just any super sour candy, like those what are those Crybabies?
I like the
Those were
Crybabies.
disgusting. I hated those.
They're pretty good.
I don't like warheads. I don't really like sour or cinnamon flavor, like the the chocolate covered cinnamon bears. Super gross.
How are those a thing? Like, how are chocolate covered cinnamon bears a thing? Have you ever had one, Chris?
Mm-mm.
That's right, because they don't make them here in Idaho because we don't hate ourselves.
In California.
We're in California.
They're an
honey.
Idaho thing, excuse me.
Are they? No, they're not.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, have you ever seen a chocolate-covered cinnamon bear?
No.
I have
But
never
how would
seen
I know if
I
they're
think
cinnamon?
I
if they're
think
covered
they're
in
actually
chocolate?
more of a Utah thing.
Oh, a lot of gross things come out of Utah. I'll say that
So
much. Sorry, I'm got to see what my sister said. I know she said.
What about gummy sharks? So good.
I
The
love
blue
almost
sharks with the
any
white-
gummy candy. So
Hmm?
You said gummy sharks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love any gummy candy.
But have you ever had the blue sharks?
I think so. Yeah, I had them in like a.
They had like the little cream underneath.
Yeah.
That cream layer.
Yep.
So good.
They're so good.
Sorry, I opened up my sister's text, which was going to tell me which candies she liked, and I realized it is a book.
Yeah, that is. Holy
oh my
crap.
gosh. She loves the blow pops. Wow. Oh, she mentioned 13 going on 30 as well, and talking about Razzles.
That's right.
That is such a weird thing that you
Most
guys
people
both
know that.
I've never seen... Oh, I've seen 13 going on 30.
It's a great movie.
So is Razzles associated with 13 going on 30 like Reese's Pieces is with E.T.? Like, is
Yeah,
it that
sure.
level?
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
that
so.
is that level.
Wow, I did not know that at all. Wow, there's a lot of things in here. She talks a lot about Razzles. Apparently, those are a favorite.
Razzles are so good, especially the sour ones.
I feel like you should have brought some Razzles.
I did, but we ate
They
them.
ate them,
I say those
remember?
are your favorite because you couldn't even get them out your house.
Maybe, yeah.
They were probably gone by the time you got there.
They were opened.
Well, yeah, man, that's amazing.
Does honeycomb count as a candy?
Like not a real honeycomb.
Chocolate covered honeycomb.
I say that's a candy. It's good.
It's the best.
It's the best.
So good.
Wow, look at you. It's kind of peanut buttery,
It's honeycomb. It's honey.
but it's not actually made of honey.
Oh yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is. I like honeycomb. Your grandma makes good honeycomb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I like that you know that, and I don't know that.
Yeah, your mom. Well, the seafoam stuff is like honeycomb. They're the same thing.
Oh, it's called seafoam, not honeycomb. What are you guys talking about?
It's the same thing.
It should not. It should be
Seafoam?
just called seafoam.
It's because you
Because
guys
if it's seafoam,
It's because your grandma's from Oregon. She calls it seafoam because they don't have bees.
they do have bees.
Here
on
we
the
have
Oregon
bees.
coast.
We call it honeycomb. I don't know
Okay.
why it's called that.
But yes, I love seafoam. Really good seafoam out on the Oregon coast. Super great.
It's close, right? Isn't honeycomb kind of butterfingery? I don't think you know what you're talking about.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
I'm like,
We got a picture.
have them look it up.
Butterfingery.
Kind of. I wouldn't say it's super
obviously
butterfingery. Like,
honeycomb candy. Yeah, see, looks
Like
just like the
these?
seafoam. Yeah,
Why would you call it seafoam?
it's just what it's called. Oh, that's what Grace's grandma decided to call it for some reason.
no, it's called seafoam because if you ever are out on the coast,
It's the coast. There's a lot of
you
sea
see
there.
foam, and it's this kind of color.
People peeing in the ocean.
Why is it so yellow?
I don't know why it's yellow, but if I've seen it, and that's why people out on the coast call it seafoam, and that's what I've known it as.
Sounds to me like on the coast they call honeycomb seafoam.
They call
it
peanut
does
butter,
not look like honeycomb.
sea butter.
Though.
It's true.
Honeycomb. Why? I don't know.
You
Whatever.
seem so upset by this.
I am upset because
need
it's
to lay
seafoam.
down.
That is the correct name for it.
I feel like honeycomb is the correct word.
No.
Yeah, I've never heard of a candy or anything called seafoam besides seafoam.
I've heard of it called honeycomb long before I heard your grandmother call it seafoam.
Well, you guys are wrong. Okay.
Alright.
It's called seafoam. And we're going to leave it at that.
What a perfect way to end the podcast.
Yeah.
That is, like most of my days, an ending where my wife tells me I'm wrong and walks away.
Because he is wrong. Okay? He is wrong.
I want to know what your guys' favorite candies are, though. Do you guys like honeycomb? Do you guys deny the existence of something called seafoam? Do you guys like 100 grand? Do you guys know what Razzles are? Have you seen 13 going on 30? So many questions. But comment below what your favorite candy is. And then if somebody else comments a candy that you don't like, just start being really mean to them. And we'll like your comments and not theirs. We love you guys. If you want to support the show, go to www.patreon.com/futontalks. And if you'd like to support us there, any dollar you spend supporting us is just going to help us make more of the show. Have my wife on more. Have Chris's wife on more. Have our friends on. We'll do whatever content you ask us to do. We can make Chris eat 50, 100 grand bars if we start getting $50 a month through Patreon. He'll do it. We're excited to do it. And if you want to support us another way, like, comment, subscribe. Just tell your friends about us. And interact with the video. Always helps a lot. We thank you guys. We love you guys. And we're going to see you next time when we come back with another episode of Futon Talks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's just do it and see what happens. I think it'll be fine.
The same old thing.
The opposite side of the sky.
And there's value in escapism. I love entertainment.
Gifted to them by strangers.
Thank you for Futon listening. You just got Futon talked.
Enjoy.
Treasure trove of trotters.
We love you guys.
I almost just hung up on you.